Bum bum bum. 60 megabyte patch. Ooh. I guess I'll exit the desktop and see if it needs update. Patch is required to continue online, so yes. Yeah, I'm guessing because I'm offline, I could in theory keep playing, but if there's a patch, I want it. It could have some, you know, nice little fixes or something. This has been very cool so far. Let me get this going. I'm gonna take a short break now, have a little stretch, grab a little snack, and then we'll jump into these maps. Nice quick little patch. If you're playing offline, you might want to reboot. All right, I'll be back in a moment. Stream starting. Be right back. Last Epoch? Hello? Oh, here you are. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. All right. For those of you on YouTube, welcome back to part 2 of the stream, I guess. Looks like the stream started working again, so that's good, I guess. I don't know if it like booted you all out and then we're just gone. Like, whatever. I tried. At least it doesn't just delete the VOD this way. All right. And now that we have, what's going on with? Why is the last Epoch minimizing like that? Does it normally do? Did it change my, like, settings? Why am I on that? Borderless, please. That was weird. The patch must have reset my setting or something. It's like it's all good now, though. Where am I? Oh, I'm back in the observatory, I guess. Oh, I got a new Weaver passive, did I? Okay. Alright, where we last left off, like a minute ago, we had just completed our 3rd Weaver's Crypt, or the first one I apparently forgot about. So I didn't know. I didn't know about the mechanics. But we just completed another one of the cemeteries. So we have 2 specific cemeteries, and we also had a cemetery on this map as well. But now we've got a bunch of these that we've placed. So this one modifies other echoes around it. So it makes sense in the future to place echoes linked to this, obviously. This one reveals things. This one is a bunch of champions. We could probably do that one first. That might be fun. And then we placed a few other ones here. So I've got a few to do. It's going to definitely overdo our timeline a little bit, but that's alright, I guess. Okay. I should probably clear my inventory first, I guess. Need a dump tab. I need a dump tab. What do we got here? Some of this might actually be pretty good for us, though. Do I have an elemental resist one currently that's just sitting here doing nothing for me? What's this? Armor and lightning damage. That one could probably be improved. Stun chance, stun avoidance, fizz damage. Marginally better. There's this crit one. Necrotic resist. Necrotic's good now. Vitality, health regen, fizz resist. Now that one's pretty hot. I like that. That one can replace my vitality fizz res there. It's just a straight upgrade, right? Dang. Regen's not so good for this build, but it's still pretty good. We have these boots to potentially try, but yeah, we can see what they get. I'll lose a little bit of void res for a minute, it's not a problem. Let me stash some stuff and then we'll start. What level is it safe to enter monoliths? It depends entirely on how strong your character is. You can 50 to 60ish ranges around when you get Dark 7 is pretty comfy for lots of some halfway decent builds that are doing okay. Or doing well, I would say, I guess. There's my boots. What do we got here? Cooldown recovery, move speed, res, double. Lots of cooldown for these things. I'm gonna need another tab. I need to make a dump tab. Dump, sort later tab when I'm more awake. You go in here. You guys are not actually good. I don't know why I put you in here. This one is potentially quite good. Okay. Let's dump all the idols in. Sort them out later. Sets. 80% chance to find potions. You kind of have some potential. Dump tab. Dump tab. Anything else? That one maybe. Dump tab. Ward decay. Ward per second per active maelstrom. The one I was using? It's a new one. We like that one. Poison. Multi-shot stuff. Cooldown recovery boots to look at. And I think we can get rid of the rest. Alright, I'm clear. Ooh, that was a close one.
Take care.
Just poke my head in at 50 and see what happens? Exactly, go for it. We have another point here. Looks like we just need one to get through here. You have a chance for Mask to accompany you in tombs. He provides defensive buffs and spells at enemies. Tombs can spawn in most regular monolith echoes where you find memory amber. Woven echoes and additional echo rewards. Cemeteries contain an altar to the Weaver. No, wait, so the tombs inside the regular monolith don't contain the altar, it sounds like. So I might not have missed anything in that first one. Rare enemies in your tombs and cemeteries, the race have a small chance to drop that timeline's boss-specific rewards. Oh. 0.1 per point. Rare enemies inside your tombs and cemeteries have additional chance to drop Woven Echoes. It seems like the Woven Echo investment early is potentially good. Tombs and cemeteries have increased monster pack size. You have a chance for champions in your regular echoes to drop a pile of Woven Echoes. A pile, you say? So Woven Echoes are the maps, and that sounds rather interesting. Place an item to imprint this to make champions sometimes drop a pile of items of the same type. So getting some of these early might be nice too, eh? That one is fairly accessible and in kind of the right direction for me, I think. So we might come and get those for the first couple points. That sounds kind of fun for progression, I think. Sounds like a good progression one. Okay. So how big is this Atlas passive tree right now? How do I access it from here? It's like I have to go to the factions menu. Yeah, Weaver's tree. This. So not like overly excessive, but it does seem... I've only looked at a few nodes right now. I haven't looked at the rest of it. It does seem that it's overall looking like it's going to be pretty rewarding and fairly interesting at least. Okay, let's do this champion fight one first. This sounds fun. I feel like you want every imprint slot. They do seem like they would maybe be a bit too good. Caladan the Needler. So this is just going to be a bunch of champions, I know. Love it. So this would be good once you've invested in those champion nodes, huh? Oh my god, that doggo! What the hell? It hurts so much! Oh my god! Oh, no doggo! No! No doggo! Whoa, okay, it does like an icicle barrage. It does all the damage. Oh! I'll try and snipe it with earthquakes, maybe. Whoop. No, icicle spam, please. Whoop. Okay, don't tank that icicle. Jeez. That thing hurts a lot. If that's regular attacks hurting, Tom too. Briefly gains damage when it hits. Oh, so it was like ramping as well. Because it gains more damage for each hit. So the modifier was really leaning into its mechanic there. Unlucky. Almost got brapped. Second monster there. Woo! These ones are nasty. Interacting is a little fast, isn't it? Stunned. Stunned. Keep him going. Huh. The stun though. Poor guy. He's not having a good day. Oh. I'm getting voltiled. No, not the doggo again. Maybe this one isn't as bad. Keeps gaining power once in combat. Nope, that sounds pretty bad. I think I'm in danger. Keep my buffs up. Just engage a little bit of hit and run action. Go for a little bit of extra damage after I get my war cry. Need more stacks of Maelstrom. Oh! Pretty sure I got crit. How much power is it stacked exactly? All of it? Oh god. Those gigantic crits it's doing, right? These modifiers are nasty. These are way harder than the champions have been fighting in the normal echoes. But I guess this is kind of like a boss champion arena, right? Oh god, no, no, no. No! I don't know if it was bleeding or something. Might just been the little goo, but man, they're pretty rough. Oh, there was some info there. Oh, it's the death info, I think. Am I still? Oh no. Damn. That one is hard. Wait, you can go again? Do I just try again? You don't get like, you lose, usually you lose the bonus reward, but we can try again. Slay all 9 champions. Oh, we might still be able to get our passive point then. Ow. Clunk. Death message said you tried to frostbite? Ah, that was the dot then. Frostbite, thanks. That does answer my question. Nice. Alright, Goober. Do this thing. I'm gonna go the earthquake straight after them. What? High crit strike chance, gaining power in combat, killing blow damage, 1465 crit, overkill 300. Okay, yep, I got one shot. Jesus. I'm gonna try again. Okay, hold on. So I'm not about to unlock these stats anytime soon in here. So let's put on these. These ones? No, wait, hold on, these ones. Let's try that. I wonder if I want to go to like a shield or something maybe. Don't really have one though. Okay, I'll just make a few minor adjustments perhaps though. But we can actually upgrade these now, can't we? What's our resists looking like? Fizz Raz would potentially help instead of the percentage armor maybe. But the percentage armor is also not bad. You got 49 forging potential. I could maybe try and seal the armor. Oh, it's already sealed. It's got tier 6 sealed strength. Okay, fair enough. Let's get a bit of move speed on there. Yeah, Void Res is capped with that. Can't level that anymore right now. It's a bit of a long shot to anything useful. I can't change it anymore. Let's see if we can upgrade any of these other ones. Change the lightning damage. Try it again. Well, not to be, I suppose. 0, 1 for you. Either up the strength or gamble on the fire damage. We'll probably just up the strength. You've got a little bit of forging potential left. Can I re-roll the healing effectiveness? Mana regen is marginally more useful, I guess. Chance to shred armor. Can't do that. Just can't do that. What about you? Skill point roof from earthquake. Typical. Nice. A bit more vitality. What about the weapon? Oh, the weapon. I can do this at least for damage. Ouch. I want that. Alright, a few little upgrades. Let's check our skill. How much crit reduction do you have? I have 10% reduced crit damage taken. It seems like I keep running into these guys that have like high crit rates. Okay, let's see how we go this time, eh? This one doesn't have a bunch of damage mods, so probably are pretty safe against it. Although it seems like it still hits pretty hard. Oh yeah, that ability especially. Stack my buff a little bit first. Whoop. Good earthquake damage there. Frenzy's gonna analyze, shows cold res. That seems fine. Okay, you're doing lots of fire, I see. Stun rocked. Shorter cooldowns, focuses on attacking players. That's fine. That's good, that's good. What is this doggo? Oh, different doggo. Oh no! What the? There's lightning. High lightning damage? Certainly does. Woo. No. No cheekiness, please. Nice. What are we, through 4 or so? Got a few more to go. Pretty gnarly. Kills if not damage recently, attack speed. This one looks like it's gonna go down pretty easy. Let's rebuild my mana then and buff up. Heals if not damaged, enrages at half health, no healing. Also enraged, it's a bit scary. Okay. What do you got? High speed and crit chance until approached? Okay, so we want to get on him. I don't know what that aura thing is it's got. Okay. Frenzies. I'm actually reading the modifiers. How about this? Yeah, the game can have some difficult content for us. It's good. We mostly had a pretty easy time today. Now it's bringing a bit of pain for me. Much better modifiers this time. I don't know what I lost by failing though. Like if we lost some of our rewards or something. Whoa. Less damage taken from distant enemies, more health. This one just seems tanky. Bubble's not a temporal bubble, thankfully. No more temporal bubbles, please. Oh! It's all these crits, man. Being rocked by crits. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oops. Too far away. No, 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 no. No! Oh! We did it! Well, if we lost anything, I don't know what it is. It seems like they still dropped their stuff. So I think you kind of get all their loot ultimately. And I guess we got a passive as well. We did. Nice. Pretty cool. So these are all their special ones. That one looks pretty good. Can you get exalted versions of their special items, I wonder? I mean, these could possibly be exalted affixes on some of them maybe. Chance on 10 or more mana spent to cast lightning at a nearby enemy. Cute. So many. Good heavens. Alright. That was pretty wild. They were definitely pretty nasty. Ward per second. Current health converted to ward when you cast a necrotic spell. Doesn't help me much. It's a lot of block effect. Maximum minion damage. Spell damage. Freeze rate, poison, lightning blast chain, ward decay. Aw, wait. Oh, it's level 58. That's a good one though. We might want that. And we have a new passive point to spend. I'm trying your Bleed Huntress build on max roll. If I click the full written guide, some of the support gems change. Which setup do I use for endgame? That shouldn't be the case because the written guide actually uses the planner. So, unless you're looking at the endgame version and then the leveling version, which are separate, and they somewhat different builds that lead into each other. Use the written guide for leveling, and for endgame use the planner. The endgame planner. to be more specific. Alright, we're gonna dump tab a lot of this. Anon, thanks very much for the tip, mate. And Sigbert, thank you very much for buying through my store as well. Appreciate yous. Let's finish these ones. Elemental critical strike chance. Cast fire aura and crit. Nice. Some crit reduction on there too. Amulet has potential. Oop, oop. And I'll try and wear these for a bit. Hey, Little Ed, thanks very much for the sub, mate. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, that's spicy. So we should do this upgrade one first, I suppose. It's not touching many echoes, unfortunately, but we learned for next time. We can see what sort of thing it does, at least. What does this fight every champion in the game, the Echo? That's pretty much exactly what it is. Alright, what was this one? So this one was, we are going to slay some things in here. Slay 3 Fate Weavers in here, and it's going to buff the surrounding echoes. But who knows if it's going to be like super hard like that last one. Oh, I didn't allocate my point yet, which I should do. It's like my thing is upgraded as well, getting some extra mana. Weaver's Passive Tree. So I'm going to go 1 point here first, and I'm going to get this one next. So this one is your chance for champions and your regular echoes to drop a pile of woven echoes. Sounds pretty fun. Also, have some skills to level. But at least that one seemed pretty tolerant of failure, right? Like, I was allowed to attempt it again as many times as I wanted. It didn't. Usually you lose like a reward type on the echo, but it didn't have one, so nothing to lose, I guess. Who knows, there could have been something else that I might have gotten. These Fate Weavers just seem to be dogpiling on top of us. Is this the same one though? Oh, this is a different one, okay. Clotho, and that was a spellcaster one. Hi Clotho. How you doing, mate? It's another Clotho needle! The last Clotho needle I got was insane. I can't use it yet. Need a few more levels. Let's I'll get these points real quick. If you would stop. Ba-ba-da-ba. Damage here. More damage in area. Don't want to add a cooldown to it. Culling Strike would be pretty nice. Let's get those. This one. Chance on kill, chance on hitting a boss and rare would be very nice for keeping that going. Earthquake, damage scaling. Warcry. We have this crit. This stuff all looks good. That all looks good. While Warcry's on cooldown, your critical strikes have a chance to use Warcry for you. I like that too. Cool. Are the skip keys for the campaign random, or are you able to farm them in certain locations? There are some set locations for the keys, but I think they're... Like the Temporal Sanctum one, for example, is after the Temporal Sanctum. If you want to get them early, I think getting them in Endgame is the thing. So you have access to Endgame from very early on. You go into into Echoes until you get yourself a key drop, and then you can go to the temple. Which, if you were doing Echoes, you'll be able to do the temple just fine, or Sanctum or whatever. Whee! I'm spinning. I'm winning. Worst Warriors cash. Little bugs like spider webbing over to me. Pretty cute. Whee! Oh, this is our boss. Hi. Oh, you're lucky. My shrine just went out. Oh, just wore off. So these ones going down pretty easy. So they're just kind of like mini versions of the bosses or something, I guess. So slay all 3 of those and it empowers the surrounding echoes, it looks like. As far as I can tell, this is kind of like its own map, but... Oh wait, hold on, there's some interior here. I don't know if there's any like extra of this loot. Weaver's loots. So far they haven't seemed to drop much of any of it. Like the regular enemies in here don't seem to drop much, so they might just be kind of an arena for you to fight those mini bosses. Possibly. Let's have a little explore and see. I've got an exile mage. That's just normal. Spam. Spawns. See what the rare drops, if anything. Yeah, they seem to be dropping not too much. Like, they're definitely not dropping like what they do in the crypts. So I think it's just kind of like a normal unjuiced echo outside of that. This thing's purpose is to juice the other echoes up. And we'll try and see how that works. Very good. East effect one. Pop out of here. Healing Nova when hit. Melee chance to bleed. Cute. We got an extra passive. So how do we know what it did though? Slay the roaming Fate Weavers among the trails and woven halls to scatter the Weaver's followers across the surrounding echoes. Oh! So I think it probably affects normal echoes more. What is this called? Waste Balls? Imperial War Camp? So it seems like that maybe these maps will have a regular goobers in them now. Like Weaver minions in them. Something like that maybe. Okay, what is this? Fingers of the Phantom Maya. Evade is replaced by Terrify. Terrify inflicts fear, causing enemies to flee. Enemies can only be feared once. Effects that trigger when you evade also trigger when you use Terrify. More damage to feared enemies. You can only do it once though. You have Swiftness. To replace the fact that you can't dodge. Attack speed, cast speed, chance to slow attackers. And you're immune to slow yourself. Interesting. Unlike the other ones, these don't replace your boots as well. Oh, there was a ring was the crab on, wasn't it? Got a little bit of health on there. These are bugged. WASD. Oh, they're bugged with WASD, the alternate skill things. I can show you what it looks like, I guess. It does like a big green curse like that. That makes them go, ah! They go, ah! I am suffering from fear. I am feared. Alright, let's try this one. So, as far as I can tell, this is just kind of looks like a, you know, a Weaver version of one of these. Seems like the same size. I guess it's just the ability to place your own one of these. So you can reveal a bunch of normal echoes, maybe? I think when the normal echoes are revealed, though, you can't then place Weaver echoes on top of them. Is this otherwise just a normal map, I wonder? Whee! Jump. Look forward to getting more of my, what is it? Earthquake proc on hit idols. I've only got the one at the moment, so it's very inconsistent. So my regular raking feels, well, some raking. Swipe feels like swipe and not like earthquake. So I have to use earthquake a bit more. Oh yeah, we've got our extra passive too. I remember to spend those. It's gonna make these whole things a bit better, isn't it? And I guess I need an item to like sock it into the tree. I could socket a class item in there maybe, so I can try and get the thing I need. Ring. I've got 2 of these with LP now. They're like the first 2 LP items I found. skill uses the location of the move, not on the mouse. Ah, yeah, that does sound a bit awkward. Bit of mixture of normal enemies and the Weaver enemy, it seems. I think it's just the ability to place your own lighthouse, it seems. There might be one for each of those, so you can kind of like build your own one. So these guys are all dropping memory amber, I'm seeing. It's just kind of popping up on my character there. Normal enemies in here, don't just the Weaver ones. 58. I am now the level of the maps I'm doing. I have caught up from my campaign skip. Added a new affix to my boots. Nice. I like when they do that. Yeah, Axelainen, is it as good as it looks? The endgame is very fun and interesting and has lots going on. It's almost a bit overwhelming, but if you've played before, you'll probably be fine. But if you're brand new, you might be like, whoa! Well, that's potentially fun though. Campaign is like a bit better than before, which is fine. It's, you know, it's a bit easy, but it doesn't last too long. Pile of items drop chance 3%. So, Warlord's Riches. Champions will sometimes drop items of the same type. Tier of selected affix can roll up to the tier of the corresponding affix on the item. Oh, so the actual quality of the item matters too. The chance of a pile of these items dropping is multiplied by the number of affixes on the item. Oh, so if it's a single affix, it's less... chance of a pile of these items multiplied by the number of affix. So it sounds like a single affix item might be a bit harder to get if you're trying to like really focus. So if I wanted to put this in here, can I not do that? Does it have to be a... Does this one have to be a weapon, does it? It does say Warlords. Place an item to imprint it. Where does it actually say it has to be a weapon? It doesn't actually say it needs to be a weapon, but it seems like it does need to be a weapon. Okay, no. Oh, I have to spend the point first, probably. But you can't do idols. Okay. You can do unique gloves, it seems. Can I just override it whenever I want? It looks like maybe you have to confirm it. One unspent point. Oh, I've just got an extra point, have I? Lid. What do I actually want then, eh? What do I want to put on there? Unique gloves? So like, when it says pile of items... drop a pile of the same item type that always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. No, this sealed affix matching... Okay. Huh? Interesting. Less likely to say, but it's what you want, yeah. So, I don't actually have to consume the item. I can keep wearing it. Like, I can put this one, because this affix is pretty cool. Ah. Alright. Oh, yo, I landed move speed. Nice. Okay, alright. Your arena echoes have a chance of being a super arena. Super arena. Silk cocoons have a higher chance, I'm guessing that's supposed to be chance, to contain incubated silk in your echoes. Incubated silk is a possessed and trapped soul. Oh, so those are the ones where there are persons popping out of them. Incubated silk chance, 80% per point. Champions are much more common in your echoes. 12% increased spawn rate of champions. That seems like a good fit with what we've invested in here. But we might want to put more points in some of these too. Rare enemies in your tombs and cemeteries of the erased have a small chance to drop timeline boss rewards. Yep. Cemeteries are more common on your echo web. Tombs of the erase are more common. So cemeteries are the actual map, and these are the ones that just appear in your regular maps. Chance to contain a possessed nemesis encounter. Cool. Trista, thanks mate. Appreciate the 11-month sub. Thank you. Nemesis are more common. Place a weapon or jewelry item in this slot. So that one specifically is those. Beacons never appear. Your echoes have a chance to contain additional spiderling packs. 8 eyes in the dark. Creepy. I don't know about Mask joining us. Your tombs and cemeteries guaranteed rune prison with a possessed exile mage. When you open a rune prison, there's a chance a champion will appear to fight the exiled mage. What? Rune prisons have a chance to spawn 2 exiled mages. Exiled mages in your echoes have a chance to drop a pile of items with plus level of skill affixes. Ooh. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in here. I want everything, huh? Champions in your echoes have a chance to drop uniques with at least 1 legendary potential. 1%. I'm gonna get the champion spawn rate and maybe see about doing some of that stuff. Seems like maybe champion invest will be my first strategy. Apparently I need to go return to Mask and talk to him. Probably because I've done some of the echoes now. Did you do the thing at 12? I did, yeah. Thanks.
I welcome your return, traveler.
It was strange.
I expected as such.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, such peculiarities are the very reason I requested your aid. Tell me, what is your definition of perfection?
An impossible goal, something without flaws. Something without flaws, sir.
In my eyes, perfection is an artisan's eternal duty. Hunting down flaws and mistakes, then excising them from the design.
Yes.
The weaver is an artisan whose craft
Like
will
a cup of
bring
tea? That sounds
salvation
delightful,
to us
my dear.
all.
Thank you.
How selfish would we be to not aid her in perfecting her design?
Just like you? Ugh.
You are the blade that will cut the imperfections from the weaver's web.
Yucky.
Whether it is within the tombs or the woven echoes themselves, your acts of violence will serve to leave the weaver's design stronger,
So
more perfect.
it sounds like as far as the Weaver's concerned, whenever we go kill her followers, we're just cutting out the weak parts so they can become stronger. Every time we kill them, we get stronger.
Compel you to do this service for us.
I'm on it.
Feel free to make this
Say no
place
more.
your home. I will continue to
Say
watch
no
you
more. Say no
with
more.
great interest.
Where's the other ones? Item factions. There we go. Circle of Fortune is now ranked 2. Very good. I have a bit more favor, so I could start doing some of those things. But did I have a Rune of Ascendance? I do. I need an axe.
The weaver's thread, I assure, of course.
Can I
continue your work. The weaver's
buy a thing
thread
from you?
continues
Should I
to
buy a
guide
thing from you?
here, I see.
No. We've still got plenty of maps currently. Let me see if I can buy an axe and turn it into a item. Do I want to do axe? Gloves? Also not sure. Guess any of them is potentially a winner. Well, here's a cleaver. That seems meant to be. Go. Beast King is not what I'm looking for. Less damage taken if your minions have killed recently. Minions take less damage if you have killed recently. Fight alongside your beast. Do-do-do-do-do. Not me. That's not what I do. I'm not fighting alongside my beast. Ew. Yuck. How's this sword compared to the other one? 120% increased critical strike chance. Percentage scaling, not flat. It's a lot though, isn't it? What is that? Tier 5? Nice. Still got 6 Weaver's Will left over. Okay. You also have some potential, I guess. This is the one I got earlier. With 16 melee attack speed and shred armor. It's still got 1 tier left to unlock. It's a shame it's not the other way around with tier 7 attack speed. That'd be amazing. Seems pretty good though. If we found another upgrade by that level, we might end up using it. Cast Healing Nova, melee bleed on hit. It's slightly bigger, isn't it? Alright, let's go into the other ones. Can you put the idol? Nah, it doesn't seem to accept idols, those things. We'll see. I'll have to think about what I actually want in there. Eh? Echo information. So we just did this and revealed quite a large area. They're good for finding the these things, eh? And they're super juicy. You have to resist the temptation to just like spend all of your time in one timeline that you don't need to. Like, I could actually do the boss now if I do the quest echoes, but I've got other things. So this one is complete the objective to claim loot fit for a great sentinel. So this is a set item specifically for a sentinel style build, which could end up applying to me. As long as it's not actually sentinel specific. So we're just going to cleanse some unstable rifts. So there seems like there's a themed one for each class. There's some meta echoes that modify other echoes. There's an echo that lets you exchange your webs for other webs. There's fighting a bunch of champions, which would be good if I guess you've invested in that champion tree, huh? Pretty spicy. What are we up to here? I'll get the last porcine constitution for a bit more tankiness. Here's our first one. I'm swiping. Very good. You still going? Hey, don't slam me. What's my thing? Interesting. Oh, did they just coincidence? Just coincidence, I think. Okay. I was like, did something trigger there? Seemed a little odd that they were all kind of like the same size and shape ones, but actually for different classes. What should I be doing with all my extra uniques? If they're not potentially useful for you or for future builds and they don't have legendary potential or can't be made useful, then you can render them for gold. They do actually sell for a tiny bit of gold compared to rares at least. Nice wolf pelts, minion one. Oop. Yeah, you definitely don't need to pick up everything in this game, and if you find yourself picking up too much stuff and just none of it's useful, then you want to start aggressively filtering things more. How does combat feel? Doesn't sound as chunky as PoE2 or as zoomy as PoE1. That's accurate. It's neither of those things. It feels like kind of playing Path of Exile on like a middling gameplay feel build, which is like fine, it's possible. But yeah, I think like gameplay visuals and sound effects and stuff are all kind of middle of the road, Path of Exile 1-esque. But yeah, it doesn't achieve the same levels of zoomy smoothness as PoE1. What have we got here? Offhand Catalyst. Summon a historic minion from a random era. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wow, fancy. Oh, delightful. He's got me a little tea party sorted out here. Summoners. Hi, Tully. Hi, Tully. See you later, okay? Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. Bye. Good girl. Batuk, thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Percentage health. The Sentinel. Yeah, they weren't kidding. There's Sentinel gear, aren't they? They're all Sentinel gear, except the uniques can be used by anyone. But what's this one? +2 minion skills. Historic minion from a random era. Cute. Let's go ahead and we'll probably salvage those. Those have some good modifiers on them, actually. Salvage. So not completely useless to me. Maelstrom. Don't need the Maelstrom ones. I mean, I guess plus levels to Maelstrom is okay. I don't think I get a lot out of it, though. I tend to keep all my uniques in a tab-labeled preciouses, and I stare at that tab while I rub my hands together. My breeds. So these little ones are, yeah, the class-themed ones are basically like going to get some stuff for your class. Pretty cool. Corsair's boarding shield. As a bonus, because it was there was also a set item, so they kind of count a lot like a normal echo, it seems. Champions have a chance to drop uniques with at least one legendary potential. 1 100%. A random shade of Ouroboros can sometimes ambush you in your echoes. This shade has normal item drops and it scales off of distance like any other shade. Killing this shade of Ouroboros does not grant any corruption or reset your timeline. Honestly, sounds fun. Sounds unnecessary and probably not worth it, but on the other hand, sounds kind of fun. Go on. It's content. It's stream content, absolutely. How do you stack up against this one? This one's a bit better, eh? Frequency of expanding storm stacks, aspect of the Viper effect.
Yes.
Sorry, shopkeep. It was an accident.
Take care.
And each of these is obviously giving us our echo points too. So we got, this one is loot for a primalist, so this next one's actually for me. Gonna drop any items from the loot table or just generic loot? Oh, it's a bit unclear based on that wording. It sounds like it drops normal Ouroboros loot, so you're probably gonna get whatever Ouroboros normally drops. And it scales normally as Ouroboros does, so depending on where he spawns is how much loot you end up getting. Just making my tea, chat, from Amy's little tea party she set up for me. How cool is she? Oh, Amy. She made me a French Earl Grey. What a, it's a good choice. Nice afternoon tea here. Oh, hot. Good. We have a nemesis here. What has this guy got cooking for us? Forge strike. Oh yeah, I was trying to see what we could do with the Titan Heart. Titan Heart's pretty strong, and the no regen's actually good for us. But wait, I'm using synchronous. I can't use a Titan Heart. I'm a goober. I keep looking at chest armors and just forget I'm using Exsanguinous. Like, oh man, that'd go great with my Exsanguinous. In theory, I could use something like that with the mini Exang boots, but probably not better. Also rolled some godly stats, maybe. Slay both patrolling profane fleshes. So yeah, these are pretty normal echoes, it seems. But they just have like an extra kind of Weaver twist. You can have Weaver enemies in them, packs of them, or that might have been the effect of the other echo that we did, possibly. So that echo is good maybe for farming the amber currency by scattering packs in all the regular maps around. We'll see if we see any in here. Get him, get him, get him. What do you got for me, buddy? What's this one? Increased dodge rating, minion melee leech, and cold damage scaling. Not what I need. Just grab another chest. Someone's void squirrels. Oh my god, ravenous, deadly, deadly void squirrels. I haven't seen that one before. Copachalis. How are these shrine boots, eh? Achievement, Fizzraz, nah. What's this? Snowblind? Blind on hit with cold skills, chill on hit with cold skills, more armor against blinded and chilled enemies. You're immune to blind and chill. Snowblind's kind of okay, with some good LP on it. We got minion health one, and a health regeneration one. Bummer. Those are not very good. But look at all these. So this is all Primalist gear. Shockwave on hit with upheaval. Yeah, all Primalist stuff. Except I guess the amulet. Could be worth shattering some of that for like re-rolling purposes. Eh. Too lazy. I didn't see any Weaver enemies in this one. So that was probably a result of that echo that we did that scatters the packs around. So yeah, you use that for, you put that in a bunch of regular echoes, or I guess like spread them around and you'll get extra packs of them. So a little pack size boost, I guess. Okay. You and your companions have increased chance to critically strike. When you use a companion ability, we won't be doing that. Although, the mods are not good. Increase melee attack speed. When you hit an enemy, you have a chance for you and your companions to be granted Aspect of the Viper for 3 seconds. A buff that grants chance to poison and increase damage over time. Otherwise, it's just attack speed, which is good. You have a higher endurance threshold, and you and your minions have additional fizz resist. Fizz resist is helpful, but... Can just go the damage in here. I do wonder if we want to push to the top of here for now, or do we want to go... This one's pretty good down the end. Or do we want to get some of the stuff from the other trees? There's some good things in here for us. Damage. Armor. Health. Health is good stuff for us. I don't need these nodes. I gotta respec those. Shared shock chance on hit. Shared shield chance. Just having that globally is nice too. 10 health. Gold. Weaver point. I like the little animation of the tree opening's cute. Now, do I want champion spawn chance first, or do I want to make the tombs and things better first? Rare enemies in tombs and cemeteries have a small chance to drop timelines. The timeline, that timeline. Oh, it's the timeline. It's not like I was thinking it was the boss of the of that tomb. It's actually the timeline boss. So if I'm trying to farm for like, you know, boots off Formosus, I can whack some points in here for just a, you know, a very small chance of each rare dropping it for me, which is like illegally breaking the rules. That's pretty cool. It's one that you maybe want to just specifically allocate and then respec later too. Okay, that's a useful little tool there. Chance for doubling echoes. Echoes have a higher chance to spawn a champion. Additionally, champions have a chance to drop additional exalted items in your echoes. Nice. Amber drop. Cemeteries are more common. What else? Anything interesting? Oh yeah, so many of these to explore. Let's go, my slight chance at LP drops. Hey, Jed, how you doing, mate? I also got 25 Weaver points too. I got done with the 10 out of 10 Harveys in like 11 hours, and now I'm relaxing. Mate, you're crushing it. Well done. There's like instant overload of like cool endgame stuff going on at the end here, eh? How cool is it? I hope you had a good stream, mate. I saw you were doing very nicely today. I was very happy to see it. Well earned. Yeah, you've done great, huh? I was killing 300 C Harveys in 30 seconds. I'm very happy with how this build is coming together, by the way. I had my Exsanguinous on and some other supporting items to make it start working around level 30. I'm still kind of relying on Earthquake because I only have the one idle currently for Aftershocks. But I'm overall liking it quite a bit. So what was this one? This one was... Was this actually one of them? No, this is just a regular idol. It's just a unique item. So this one is the Baroness thing. Yeah. Wade through blood-soaked halls to confront the Baroness. Okay, let's find out what this is about. Fisher Smite was blasting. Excellent. So thanks for the suggestion on this one. It's been a fun journey so far, this build. And yeah, the instant overload of cool things happening at Endgame is pretty exciting. I might actually get this frenzy, because I don't keep Maelstrom frenzies up super consistently. And that's a nice little entry frenzy. This looks like it's going to be straight into a boss fight, maybe. Don't know if I should have bought my other boots. Oh well, we'll see how we go. How are Aftershock idols? I know they changed. I mean, pretty good, but I've only got the one, so it's not very inconsistent, but the Earthquake feels really good. I've been using Earthquake a lot. That pop stuff. I came in 10 levels under-leveled and felt pretty good overall. The Forgotten Keep. Alright, let's see what we got on here. This one's a maze. It sucks, this map. Let me form my own judgment. Maybe I'll love it. I've got a bit too much leech at the moment. I'm often peaking up above low life. Although it has saved me on occasion. Need to maybe try and focus on getting the anti-leech gloves, if I recall correctly. So I can disable that leech. Yeah, it's okay. Loop. Got an affix from a champion that causes my thrown skills to cast smart on hit. Yeah, I saw one of those. That one looks really good. It's been melting the campaign ever since. Yeah, that seems super fun. But definitely like getting just tons and tons of cool items in the campaign. It's awesome. Arcane braces. Little poison ones. Yeah. Monolith. Another floor. Whoop. Okay. You can follow me if you want, dude. Oh, just jumping right on me there. These things are pretty thick. Whoa. The giant leaf flame cracks me up. Splurch, splurch. You know about the death penalties, if you're still here, Dread, for like the Weaver Echoes? Because some of them that have like a bonus that's listed on the map, I assume you lose the bonus like normal. But I did the champions one where you have to kill like 9 champions, and I died in it twice, and it didn't seem to have any impact. I was just able to keep trying it. Didn't seem like there was any penalty to dying really, except, you know, your own embarrassment. Which is cool, I don't mind that. But yeah, I was still able to get it done, which is cool. Yeah, especially given because it was kind of like a bit of a gotcha with the crit ones catching me off guard, and the dog with the icicle barrage. This is a little iffy. Not on my life right now either. I will be in a moment. Ward amulet, nice. Gimme, gimme. Why does it say Monolith of Fate? I guess this is all just called that. Stun duration, fizz resist. That's kind of stacked for an only. Was I looking at this one? Fire, void, mana. It's a minion damage base, which is not very good. It seems like... Okay, there is different tiers of them. You keep coming in my room, aren't you? And then complaining about being in here. What are we going to do with you, buddy? Yeah, this keep looks like it's quite the battle. Through a bit of a blood fortress with some pretty meaty enemies in it. These are like pretty substantial, given this is still the basic first timeline. And these misshapen remains especially are very tanky. Whoa. Scorpion. Yeah, I'm losing way too much health. Bye, health. I'll miss you. So that dropped from this guy. I wonder is part of the... I think that was part of the socketing thing. So I don't think that was that guy that's supposed to do that. Yeah. Because this is an experimental item, right? Yeah. Cool. So that works. That's awesome. That was the Weaver tree. I put these gloves in here. And it has a sealed affix of like at least the same tier. So it's only tier 2. So you have to like get a better one naturally in order to upgrade it. But it basically lets you say, oh, okay, cool. Like I want this specific item. And then you can keep rolling until you get, you know, the base or other affixes you want alongside it. It's like if I wanted to try and beat this one, for example. which this does not beat that. But it was kind of an experiment. So, have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. So just matching one of them. So it actually might have just chosen that one by random even. I don't know. Interesting. Sealed affix? And they always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes. Yeah. So it actually did seal the experimental affix. That's pretty interesting, wow. Can't put the new unmodifiable affixes in, I assume? I mean, I think you can. Like, if I put this amulet in, we might be able to try and farm better amulets like this, which would be nice, actually. Very cool. Like, I think that'll work. What's with that void res sealed affix, eh? Oh, you know, that was probably another one dropping, but it just picked void res that time. Because, like, is there void res here? There is. So it sealed a void res roll instead. So it actually just picks one of your affixes and seals them, but that can also be weird things like experimental affixes. So you've got like a 1 in 4 chance of whenever it happens of getting your, you know, the affix. Maybe 1 in 5 if it's sealed, I guess. That's a really cool way of doing that. It's super interesting. And it's like a neat extra layer of deterministic loot action. The vengeful remains of a harbinger's victim lie nearby. Oh yeah. Do tell. What's that about? Cherry picking unique affixes would be crazy. I didn't see whether I could put a unique in there. I think I could. You can put a unique in there. So, does that mean you can get, like, chance to blind on hit with cold skills on a random helmet or something? Huh? Or does it just only work with, like, whatever legendary affixes you might have sealed on there or something, maybe? Right. Hold on. I'll make some space for myself. What do you got going down? Melee, lightning, stun, melee fizz, penetration, bit of a mixed bag here. I want to fight you? I guess so. Don't really have anything good. Seems like we're going to take you down easily enough though. My health is too low. Still not very shiny, isn't it? It's got Exsanguinous from a Harbinger. Sick. Surely you can't cherry pick unique affixes onto random items. That would be a little nuts. This like reverse legendary making would be because then what does that mean? Can you put those on legendary items so you can get like a you can get a unique turned into a legendary with like 2 of the same affixes? Or like yoinking it off, putting it back on? Surely not. I have to imagine the unique kind of doesn't work that way. Also, how would you shatter those? I'm guessing that affix would be unshatterable, you would think. It does definitely potentially open up some Pandora's box a bit, doesn't it? And this Forgotten Keep is massive. The Bear Champion drops a +1 companion affix. Nice. It's a big one, isn't it? Double Exsanguinous. Yeah, doubling Exsanguinous' effect is pretty nuts. Because of the generation side of it, stacking. Surely not. What does it say on the tree about, like, the chance, though? Because I think that changes. Pile of item drop chance. If I put like 3%. Don't know if that number there changes. I don't think it does. I think the amulet's the thing I actually want, but I kind of want to see what happens with the unique, so I'll try and test that. Where do I need to be going? This map is way too long, considering it's kind of just like fighting monsters. This isn't even in the door, it's like the back of the other door. Maybe just increases the drop chance for uniques? Maybe, yeah, it might literally just make it like drop uniques more often, or that slot and not actually do anything with the modifiers. Or maybe it just has like a chance of cherry picking legendary modifiers if there's any on there. Oh, here's the Baroness. She's fairly unassuming, just chilling over here. I guess there's a throne. Oh, pay attention, pay attention. Okay, seems to be going down okay. Let's get those health potions. She keeps hiding behind this, like, is she in the war tomb? No, she keeps just hiding behind it and teleporting around. All I can see is the war tomb. I can never see her. The Guardians are doing their job, I guess. She doesn't seem to be doing too much scariness, just kind of casting utility spells. She's just spamming her utility spells, eh? Oh, wow. She drops a whole bunch of craft. Oh, yeah, it said something about class affixes, didn't it? Like ability affixes. Drop a whole stack of them. Cool. Any ones for me? Primalist level of Summon Scorpion only? Damn. That's too bad. It's I don't know if I'm gonna do that one too often. Those are good to get if I really need one, I suppose, but it's quite an effort. We got Unva's Exile. Once you have 3 runes for runic invocation, your runes cannot change. That thing. Pop. LP item here. Aura of Decay. Minion damage leech. Crit strike avoidance. And we have... That was all of these ones, so we should probably finish this off. But, I do need to take a little bit of a wee break first. Oh, tea. Yes, good. Gonna make some dinner. See you later. See you later. Have a good one, mate. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be back in a moment. See you real soon. Oh, you know what happened with the YouTube stream? So I like started the stream again, but it was unlisted this whole time. I was wondering why it said 0 concurrent viewers and I hadn't heard anyone in chat. So I never actually started the stream again on YouTube. Oh, it's just unlisted. Hello, welcome back, folks. Oh, yeah, I reckon the unique thing probably only works with mods that could be sealed too. That would make sense. If it starts sealing unique items, mods, that would be something. So you can't skip to the boss one, except on Empowered, can you? So we do have to do these little quest echoes, which are a little bit boring, unfortunately. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Welcome back, folks. I got another Weaver passive to spend though, might as well get on that one. Seems to make sense to up that champion spawn chance. I'm going to change this around a lot, you know. You know I'm going to spend all my money respecking this thing. Remembering Amber 540. Need to actually get some more of it though. I feel bad for the YouTube viewers. I was like, I'll restart the stream right now, and then it never came back. And I can't see if they said anything because like the chat's not available to them. The system's a bit scuffed. A bit tragic. Wow, no, this normal content's so easy compared to the new content. Gold. Whee. Hey, Professor Broke, thanks for the very nice sub, mate. Appreciate it. Also, did I thank you, Chicken Wings? Sorry, man. My brain's been melted. I had like 2 hours sleep and I've been gone for over 12 hours. Oh, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Do that thing. Where is all my leech coming from? I don't have any on gear. I think it's just from the tree. The swipe tree itself has some, unfortunately. But I noticed my earthquake's also leeching, it seems. So we must have some in passives too. Yeah. Health goes pretty steadily up whenever I earthquake a pack. I think you actually destroy those things now. You like kill the enemy next to them. Do you know a lot about how damage mods work in Last Epoch? I have a question if you do. Try the question and we'll see. I do know a fair bit of mechanical stuff for Last Epoch because I spent some fair bit of time studying it, but if things have changed in the last few months, I won't know. As I haven't played the game since the last kind of moderate update. It just says increased damage over time while transformed. I use tornadoes which have damage over time. I use web transformation. Will I get the increased dot damage for my tornadoes? Do you mean like if you cast the tornadoes and then swap into a bear form? Yeah, that one I'm not sure. I don't know if it's snapshots. I don't know the snapshotting rule on Last Epoch for that. Because that's effectively the question, isn't it? It's like, is the damage determined when you create them, or does it update dynamically over time? Normally games end up snapshotting for things like that. In which case it wouldn't help you. But I'm not 100% sure about Last Epoch's rule on that one. Let's fix those. Oop. It's dynamic. There's a whole meme build around it. There you go. It's dynamic. So you can't abuse snapshotting, but also means things like that work better, which is preferred generally. It's nice when that's the case. Excellent. Health regeneration, mana, health on kill, poison. Double exalted, melee lightning damage one. That was from one of the upgradey guys. Fire damage, void resistance. Not potentially too bad, but unless you're doing cold conversion, in which case, pretty bad. Elemental damage over time. Ward decay and health regeneration. No. So we got this one, which crit stun poison. No. Don't care about dodge rating. Ward decay one here. Ward per maelstrom active. Base is a bit there. Bit of a higher ward decay threshold here. Same bad base though. Slightly rare modifier. Area skills. Oh, I didn't get it. Where's my respec person? Why you gotta be all the way over here? Hop. That was my birthday now, sickle day. Happy birthday and happy sick day as well, my friend. Couldn't even play last Epoch. No, too sick to game and enjoy your sick time off. That's the worst, mate. Not a fan. Oh, sorry to hear it. Just let me play vicariously through you. Absolutely. This item stuff would be good once we potentially do swap to. Oops. Once we do potentially swap to frenzy totems, but I think. Oh no! I just lost my earthquake tree, didn't I? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to redo earthquake. Oh god, I'm gonna lose some levels on that. Shared damage, melee damage. Those are both fine. Cooldown there is good too. Increase lightning damage. Do we only go this far? Increase physical damage and cold damage and dodge. It's not too bad. Achievement, endurance threshold. Totem staff, haste things. Is there anything super spicy down here? No. Let's have a look in the druid then. Health and mana over here. Mana or rage cost us health on spellcast. When you directly cast a spell, you regain its mana or rage cost us health. We don't care about that. Achievement strength and all attributes. That's worth 5 points, I suppose. Fizz damage. Endurance and armor. What about in here? Some of this stuff is kind of not good either. I need to put points in something else in order to take it though. Passives. Health, yes. Strength and health regeneration scaling is okay. So this leech maybe needs to be reduced. Melee damage leeches health. That's probably my global leech. That's where that's coming from. Fizz damage, cold lightning, double dominion. Health and health restored. That is like whatever. It's a tiny little hit of health is not a problem. We are going to end up using this one. I'm not really currently doing it. I think we will use that soon. Health, companion revival speed. These resists I could use to pad out my resists if needed. Currently fine. That does free up a point to take out of survival of the pack, but we might want to put another one in somewhere. Totem staff. Melee physical damage with a two-handed axe. Staff or two-handed mace. Where do I put these points then? Just some strength, health regen, I guess. Healing from Hunter's Restoration. So if I put that there. That lets me take out... Nope, this. And this. And how many points is that spent in there? 25? So that's good. Well, actually, we don't even need 25, do we? You have a point in Tempest Bond, which requires... I do? Huh? Ah, to get to that in the first place. I see. See the problem. This guy's... You have a point in Corner Beast. Ah, yeah, to get to the actual Corner Beast. So we are stuck with that. Okay. Hey, your next Metu. Thanks for the sub, mate. Very much appreciate it. Alright. Druid, health, and mana, maybe. I'm thinking next. Or just some damage here. Get some health and mana. Okay, so that should get rid of some of the leech problems that we're having. Oh. So I don't think I can apply the maps unless I go to one of the forges, right? Like, we can't just use the echoes wherever we want. We have to actually go to and do one of these. Which, it probably makes sense to like find and do one ASAP and then just spam a bunch of them whenever we join a new timeline. Here's they go. Oh yeah, my earthquake tree's gone, isn't it? Oops. I have a treeless earthquake. Oh wait, no, I kept its points. Sick. And you've got a list of the new revamped skills. At the risk of sounding like a jerk, that's probably the patch notes, right? It's probably a list of those. I don't think there's too many new skills apart from like maybe like Forge Guards, like Void Reversal and stuff is like practically a new skill. Like things that got reworked to a point. But the patch notes are pretty well laid out, so yeah, I'll probably best off just looking at those. Yeah, the only new skill, right, is the marksman hunting, hungering arrow, whatever it is. Yeah. This wasn't really like a new skill patch, but they did rework Sentinel a lot. Heartseeker, yeah. Seems really fun so far. I've heard good things. I've heard only good things. Only good things. Defeat Imperial Commander. Yeah, over this way. You're not an Imperial Commander. Hanging out with the Titan femur. Ooh. I'm period mentality where I expect every patch to take me 30 years to comprehend. I mean, these were pretty mega. These are like record-setting patch notes, so in a sense. Ward per second, ward decay threshold. I get 1 ward per active maelstrom, which is like less than that anyway, so that one's good if we can roll that well. I don't know though. Oh, well, we've got a champion over here. Oops, too early. Haste after you use evade, dodge ratings. Didn't do anything super weird. What is this? Sentinel helmet? Why is it a Sentinel helmet? Get out of here. Alright, boss time. Feel like we're gonna wreck some face here on this one. At the altar of flesh. Time to sacrifice myself upon the altar of flesh. Sounds hot. How long did you folks spend fighting this guy, wondering why you're doing no damage before you realized? The first time. For me, far too long. I'm stunning it. I love the idea of stunning a soul vessel. Oh god. I personally am really not enjoying clicking volatile reversal. I thought they changed it so you don't have to click it as like maintaining a buff anymore. Is it still... What? Is it the new version no good? The first attempt on an axe, I got Cleaver Solution with 2 LP. Excuse me? That's amazing. Oh my god, you really went up here on that too. Well done. Are you playing the same thing? Or something similar? Stunning this big boy is kind of impressive. Happy with that. Just keep stunning him out of his ability. It's good. We got a max roll Adorned Idol drop rate. Is that the type I kind of want? It is. That might actually be worth it. Rune drop rate, increased experience. Normally I'd go experience. But this is a high priority and that's a really good roll, so I might actually do that one. They changed how these work a bit. I can't remember. They made it a bit easier, a bit less annoying to manage them. How good is Ribbons of Blood for us? This dropped with the LP too. Health. Minion melee damage leeches health on hit. Minion increase leech. Melee physical for minions. Minions can up a crit. Nope, not useful for me. And maybe with like 3 LP it would be. No Ribbons of Blood, thanks. Listen to the souls. Oh, I clicked one. I don't think it matters anymore which one you click. Let me change that. Appreciate the long stream, keeping me company as I hit monoliths. My pleasure, mate. It's been very fun. We're like basically halfway done on the second round here. We don't need this. We need to go to the next one. Stolen Lance or Black Sun? It makes sense to go to Stolen Lance, especially because I want to go to Blood Frost and Death.
Ziggy streaming. I wake up, Ziggy still streaming. Legend.
Hey, Microtash, how you doing, mate? Thanks for the 1,000 bits, buddy. Appreciate it. It's been a good day. Whoa. Weird things going on back there. Do we see any of the crypts? No crypts. But we will go find one. What's the start here? Crafting materials, glyphs. Glyphs would be good. Yeah, what have you been going for 13 and a half hours? Not bad. Solid effort. Conjures the Phoenix. Oh yeah, this one. Sick. Pretty cool. Burn my way through here. I am COF, but you can't TP to me. I'm playing offline. Sorry. Begin the cleansing. Stunning Shrine. I know I'm stunning. I don't need a shrine to tell me that. The shrine's new. There are a bunch of new shrines. They were added in like a mid-season thing, I think, sometime in the last 9 months. Anyone got a fun build that isn't Shadow Daggers? I'm liking my build. I have many fun builds for you. I should have linked Dread's video somewhere. Exclamation mark LE login has a spreadsheet that Dread made that's got a bunch of fun builds on it. I would recommend having a little browse of that. Would be cool. You misunderstand. It's the shrine that's stunned. Stunned to see me, right? See. Unique item or idols though. Oh, and this. Okay. It is decided I'm going this way. It is decided. Spiked Maul. Big old crits. What's the base do? Physical damage increase and flat fizz. What do we got? Aspect of Lynx effect. Crab. +1 Glacier. And then nothing. I think I'm actually just gonna like kill this guy and get another one next time. Because this one is no good. Even upgraded, those would be lame. So yeah. Oh, there's another one here. In we go. So this is one of the tombs inside a map, and these ones I don't think have the forge. Someone said they did, but the tooltip suggests that they don't. We'll go and kill and see. But they are a good way to... I don't think I even got maps drops last time. We'll see if I do this time. They're still good for your loot. I don't know if we get amber. Let's have a look. It just didn't drop much. Oh, I just empowered the champion. Get him. Where are you? I thought the one that died in the middle was it. I was like, huh? It seems kind of dead. What's going on? I can't see. I thought him on a wall. Oh, gameplay. I see it's not only Path of Exile that has this problem, huh? Very good. It's not bad. Sealed Bone Amulet with Ward Decay, Ward per Maelstrom. Is that what I had put in there? No, I've got the unique in there at the moment. I was testing that. Well, I don't think it dropped any uniques, so... I guess we'll need to test more. Fizz, this one's pretty good. They might be a part of some gearing puzzles to try and fix things. I am speed. I just did my first guaranteed LP slam, tier 6 movement speed on Blood of the Exile. Mate, just being able to guarantee move speed is nuts. The guaranteed one is wild. That summoned this when I killed it? Huh? It's not usually how those appear, is it? There's just so much going on in this game now. I'm like, that can happen? That's good though. That's a fun, wild ride, yeah? You're just like, wait, it can do that?
I did nothing wrong.
Falcon Fists. Bonk 'em. Whee. I don't think I've gotten any amber in here. I've been around 500-ish. I'm at 580 now. I'll see if I get any in here. I don't know what it is that drops amber specifically. Okay, I got some there. It must just be like not everything's dropping it all the time. Or maybe the rares mostly drop it. What about chests? Doesn't seem like it. I just realized COF wasn't a build. Yeah, I don't love acronyming, but sometimes title length required a bit. That one's just like gold. How much going on there? Memory amber. Okay. Seems to be rares. I haven't really seen any drop off non-rares yet. Cocoons. Maybe it's when they possess. Oh, I think it's when they possess. So possessed enemies seem to be consistently dropping amber. So doing the cocoons and then killing the enemies that are possessed seems to be the key, maybe. Fate Weaver Atropos. I think we're for you. There's one with swords, one with staff, and one with the pokey sword. This one dropped all shards. I think that was the... No, there was no specific thing here that led to that. It just happened. Endurance and mana regen. Don't think I need that one. Bit of memory amber off the boss, of course. What do we got? 800? We're 580, 800? Okay. A few hundred there. Okay, it does have it. It does have it. Alright, the tooltip suggested maybe otherwise, but... Some extra glyphs in there. Wait, no, what is this then? This is something else. Oh, you get the enchanter, but not the map device. Okay. Oh, I see. So the ones inside of Echoes, enchanter, not map device. And only one use. The other one was 2 uses. That's slightly worse. Chance on 10 or more mana spent to cast lightning. Mana regeneration. Do I want to roll that one again? Shock duration, frostbite. That one's kind of okay. So you definitely can't do these little ones, only the glass ones. What does it cost to redo? 500? Kind of need that amber for stuff though. It's just mana regen again anyway. Now what we're actually doing here? What's our first echo? I had this. So you might not always want to spend the time to do those guys. Like, they're pretty rewarding initially, but whether you do them later on might depend on what you're looking for. If you're always looking for amber, we might always end up doing them, but and yeah, I feel like amber might be something you're bottlenecking on. Blah blah blah. But otherwise maybe you might, you know, bypass those to get to the next actual map one sooner. If you don't need to enchant any idols currently. I see a loot lizard. It did. There's a gold one here too. These doggos are nasty. Wolves. Gonna watch that ice ability that I have. That one. Ouch. They hurt. Mana stuff. Damage over time. Armor shred effect. Rogue. Nothing. Nothing. What's the augury helm? Haste after you evade. Attunement. Electrify with lightning skills. Sentinel hat. Nope. Yeah, the enchants that I've seen so far, I mean, I'm like in the first map zone, so it might be that the enchants get stronger later on. Like, I don't know if it matters, if it's affected at all by where you're doing the enchants. It would kind of make sense that like really high level ones would have better enchants. Like maybe you get more Weaver's Will, so that they can grow more at least. I could see that being a thing. Like this would this get like 6? My early one's got less, and this is a high level one, so maybe it is going up. Or maybe I got unlucky. Homunculus Bile. Current health converted to ward when you do a necrotic thing. Not for me. So many loot lizards. Holy heck. Loot. Arthanon's Vow. I don't need you. Ruby Fang Cleaver. Poison, melee, melee fire. Poison penetration with poison inflicted by melee attacks. Melee attack speed, poison res. Melee poison chance per uncapped fire resistance. Strange theme item thematically, isn't it? Whee! Cleaver is neat. I think I've seen Ruby Fang Cleaver used for builds before. The bonus is very good for Forge Guard. Melee poison chance per uncapped fire res. Any sort of scaling like that can be really powerful, can't it? The resistance scaling is, I feel like I've always seen it be powerful. The stun is so good. Definitely, yeah, my leech seems much better now. I'm not really having so many problems with leech. I seem to be maintaining low life much more consistently. So those passive point changes have fixed that. Ouch. Whoa. There's two of them here. Possessed and River Champion. What'll happen? Oh! Chunk. Cast speed. 87 melee void damage. It's a big old axe, isn't it? Melee fizz, melee void. How much does it matter the damage type? This is something I'm not 100% sure on. I can't put that on currently anyway, but... like if I add melee void and I'm just got a skill that's... what? I guess... something like swipe would probably just deal its damage types that you add, right? So you do a bit of physical, a bit of melee void with each swing. And then the full conversion one would maybe only do lightning. It doesn't specify, conversion doesn't really specify, so it seems like it could be all damage is converted. Beat chapter 7 monolith time. Yo, nice. It's a very fun little change of pace. What's the forging potential for? Hello, welcome. Forging potential allows you to turn that item into a legendary. And the forging potential denotes how much you can... Oh, sorry, wait, no. I'm getting ahead of myself. Forging potential is how much you can craft that item. You could turn it into a legendary, not by name, but, you know, in terms of raw power, if your crafting goes well enough. Sorry, I got a little confused there. Yeah, forging potential is how much you can craft the item before it kind of cannot be changed any further. So if I wanted to take... What's something that would be fun? Good craft, maybe? Oh, this one. This one's pretty good. So if I were to take this hat and I wanted to improve it, I could increase the amount of health that it has on it currently. So I would just maybe just simply try to make the health a larger number. So I'd put it up a tier. It's got 26 forging potential. This would cost between 1 and 24 to do. So if I get lucky, it might cost 1. If I get very lucky, it might be free. I'm using a glyph here that makes it more likely to be free. And it cost -4, but I did increase it. So now it's down to 22 forging potential. So to upgrade the physical resist is 1 to 24. So the item could literally lock and be unchangeable after this. Or I get lucky again. On average, you know, it cost me 12, but maybe a bit under that. That time it was free. So sweet, my glyph did its job. 25% chance of costing nothing. And then from here, I'd probably look at this guy and say, do I want to try and seal this attunement maybe? I cannot. Dang it. This level thing is capping me. I hate this level thing. The vitality would cost us... I can't do it. We're stuck for now. There's a whole thing about like a maximum level you can have on an item, which is really annoying. I'll for them to relook that system. But yeah, it's a pretty good way of doing the crafting system for this, because it used to be different. It used to be that like there was a chance of the item breaking each time you did a craft, and that just felt bad all the time. But now it's like you kind of see your item's got like a rough maximum potential, and then you feel like you're getting luckier. You don't feel like you're failing. Sometimes you do, but it doesn't feel as bad. And when you get like critical successes instead of critical failures, it feels much more enjoyable. So there's no real like failure outside of just like not succeeding. Elemental ward when hit. That's a pretty good little start. Sack some of that, but I don't need the resist currently exactly. Crit avoidance. This one is kind of doing nothing. Necrotic is way overcapped. So that means I can do this. Get the ward and the LE resist. Am I stacking LE resist somewhere that doesn't need it? Just on gear, it looks like.
Yes.
Remember, there are items you could only get through fracturing? I don't recall that. Was it like another rune or something, or a glyph, maybe? I don't really recall that one. I think we definitely don't need leech. Or dot. So, but I'm not sure about the melee void thing, though. Like, if it's worth just whacking any gigantic damage roll like that on. We're probably better off with attack speed anyway, though. Maelstrom, health regen. Melee lightning damage, stun chance. This one seems like it has some potential. It's a shame about the melee lightning, though. Melee attack speed, scepter. Time to clean up. Hybrid health. Ooh, hybrid health. Let's do a targeted removal of that. Make sure we get it. Nice. Nailed it. I have another Rune of Ascendance. Oh, I got a Hazel Root too. Chance to cast Thorn Shield on yourself when you directly use a physical skill. Unique Oak Scepter. Increase fizz damage, spelled fizz damage. Cute. Got a few set items. Garbo. Thorn Slinger is good. I don't think it's going to be good enough for me, though. Kind of wanting to push raw power a bit more. Not a bad hat. Pretty big potion belt. Current one is... That one's pretty good. The void damage on there is unfortunate, but what can you do? Ward gain, cleanse all ailments. Ooh. Okay, that's very tempting to do something with. Let's see if we can make this good and not just get locked on item. Increased chance to find potions. I might leave that because there's not that many prefixes anyway, I don't think. On belts. There's like damage. You can get like physical damage, but that's not a big deal. So let's put on, what's on here currently? Poison and lightning. If I take it off, lightning is still overcapped and poison's not that bad. I could get away with that, or I can put poison on this. But what else can we do? Could just do the poison. It's also an opportunity to do percentage health and flight health. That's pretty big. Or hybrid health. I think that's like a little better. I could do crit avoidance. Ooh, options. I might go hybrid health. No, I'll save the hybrid health. I'll go to the other one. Percentage health, flat health. So hopefully I get nice and juicy rolls here. Lucky roll. Come on, where's my crits? Give me a big crit. Oh, it's only going down by 1 though. It's really like tickling it down. Freebie? Crit? Okay. It finished at tier 5, tier 4. 87, 8%. Ward with cleanse and potion find. On a ward decay threshold base. That seems pretty good. I do lose some poison res, but I think overall that's going to be an improvement. I'm going to gain quite a few hundred ward off that, it looks like. Nice. This is kind of a handy belt. There was a crown you could only get a fracture. Oh, yeah, there was a unique. Alright, there was. That's pretty wild. I need a set tab. Weaver's touched thing here. What is this? Lightning, minion melee stuff. Meh.
Yes.
Necrotic resist. Meh. Ward decay. What's on this? Void res currently. So this seems pretty replaceable. It's only just that it has like armor shred, but we can maybe do something with that. Current fizz res is not capped, but doesn't really need pushing too much. Mostly I'd want to try and like get rid of this. Firing damage. Try again. Lightning damage. Yes, well, that's going to be a hard sell, isn't it? Oh, I really don't need that fizz because this has got fizz implicit as well. L3 gen per second, also don't want. Crit the dodge rating. Necrotic resist. Aha. This is certainly an amulet. It's doing stuff, that's for sure. I'm like, what do I do with this? I don't think I can use it. Put void res on there and then maybe use it? Is it an upgrade though? I lose armor shred? Probably not. Yeah, it blanked anyway. Okay, I'm gonna vent. I'm gonna crush you. Crush it. Chop it. I just hit level 7. Should I sell stuff for now? I'll tell you this ahead of time. Like white, magic, and rare items aren't really worth vendoring. There are some items that sell for gold, uniques, and keys, but mostly you find gold on the ground. We'll get it from like quest rewards and things. And you're incentivized to only pick up items if you're potentially going to use them. So that includes shattering them like I'm doing here. So at level 7, you're getting close to the point where you want to start shattering things that you can kind of start by like when you're using an item and then you upgrade out of it. shatter it because the old item you were using probably has things that you'll want again in the future. So that's like a way of going about it. And then there's kind of learning what sort of affixes you are looking out for. So like things that are maybe like a little bit rarer, percentage health and stuff like that might be a little bit trickier to find. Those might be the sorts of things you want to shatter more. You have LP, Falcon Fists. This one has LP. This is food. That's Scarbo. This can go in the dump tab. Would gain on kill stuff. This one looks like potentially good food. Wait, that didn't be worth using. What have I got on current one? Earthquake. This is still upgradable too. But I don't have anything to upgrade it with. Critical strike avoidance, dodge rating, tier 6 health. Tier 2 strength. I feel like there's something where like it's easy to seal after you have a 4th affix. I could be wrong. Like if I put another tier 1 on there, I think it's easier. I was thinking about... Oh no. We exsanguinous gaming? We're exsanguinous gaming, oh yeah. Because I've been gaming for 14 hours straight. My monitor wants to do its like panel protect thing where it like turns itself off and does like a deep cleansing. Has a little bit of a meditate for a while. No, monitor, I need to game more. I don't want to panel protect. Let my panels burn. What master are you, Shaman? Beast Master, believe it or not, despite my lack of doing anything with beasts. What am I gonna do? Take a break while it does its panel protect, I guess? Play via OBS? Food tab? It's for feeding legendaries. I am tempted to try a gamble. Rune of Discovery might unveil a rare affix. It just did Vitality instead. Glyph of Despair, the... Strength, maybe? It upgraded, didn't it? I can't see it's doing panel protect. I can play via OBS. Go... How many Glyphs of Despair do I have? This is my last one. I better not do that. Is this an upgrade over my current one? I can't read the text. It's too small. Definitely shouldn't ignore that on those OLEDs. Large reason why I won't buy one just yet. Yeah. My gigantic 14-hour gaming sessions get interrupted. So rude. Yo, thank you very much. Welcome Archival and Dr. Rosenpenis with the gifted sub. Appreciate it, mates. Could you possibly be an upgrade? I would lose Earthquake. That's, I guess, the main thing. Maybe I should take a break while it does its thing. You think primarily as a minion user, but it's so good at melee too? Yeah, it's just good melee nodes, and the Frenzy Totem can be used kind of just to buff yourself, right? Ziggy still going? I should probably stop soon, but... On the other hand, just a smidgen more? Then again, my monitor's telling me to stop. I can't play the game right now. Oh, how long does panel protect take? Let me ask mine. How long does the MSI panel protect feature take to do? Tell me. Did you even listen to me? Hello? You didn't listen to me, did you? Try again. How long does the MSI panel protect feature take? There we go. What's so slow? Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi for some reason. 1 hour? No, it doesn't take that long. It's usually only a couple minutes. It's designed to start after 12 hours of usage. After 16 hours, it goes into hard mode. Yeah. 16 hours. Don't normally game for that long, so it's not usually a problem. It's about 5 minutes. You should see that's like, it says like an hour, but I'm pretty sure it's like 5 minutes. That's the AI answer. I don't think that's accurate. Surely not. Highlighted on the Google searches, 14 working days. Ah, yes, cool. It will be done in 1 to 14 working days. Oh, anonymous gifter, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers for a decade of fun streams. Thank you, System Down, mate. Informative game guides. Been a privilege seeing you grow into a top-notch content creator. Thank you. Appreciate it. Top-notch content creator who currently can't do anything on this stream. Unless I expand the size of OBS maybe and just drag it across here. Ooh. Hey, Samson and Anon, thank you very much for the gift subs. Appreciate it. Thank you. How long was PoE 2 release stream? I believe LA stream is running longer. Probably about this length. I think it was pretty long in the end. I don't know, you'd have to check the VOD. Alright, I'm seeing if I can play via OBS by looking like this. Okay. What's my current helmet say? Can I read it? Oh, I can almost read it. 8 vitality, no life suffix. The health suffix on this is 100 and... I can't read it. Dang it. 100 and something? It's 100 and something. How much is vitality again? Vitality gives 8 health and 1% poison and necrotic resist. No, 6 health? 3? No! So difficult. I just want to play more. Let me play. I mean, we can get the vitality and get the double health, but we lose the point in Earthquake, which is a bit of damage loss, but not super crazy. We do have the reduced crit, and then what's gotten some necrotic resist, which we get back anyway on vitality a bit. Wait, what's this base? Poison resist, and this one's crit chance? It's like 3 flat crit? Nah, not doing this. Screw it. Let's just salvage it. Or do I keep it as food? I keep it as food, probably. I might as well just upgrade it to full then if we're going to keep it as food. Crit the vitality. Nice. Oh. You basically just don't legendary craft until you get high enough level that you can actually upgrade your gear. Time to stretch and do a little workout? That's probably a good idea. How do I... Stash. Stash. There you are. It's really weird playing like this. You can go in there, put you in the food tab. What are you? Minion damage stuff? Nah, garbage. Sort. Reckon I can play an Echo like this? That seems like a stretch. Oh, and well, let me do my idol first. There's another one there. I've got multiple of them. I think it's to avoid crafting something you were using to be too high of a required level. Surely there's another solution though, right? Where, like, that's not a problem. I guess. So what is level requirements for? It's mostly to stop you from, like, equipping really powerful gear on a low-level character, but Last Epoch lets you do that anyway. I mean, this patch you can equip, like, tier 7 exalted items from the Nemesis drops, right? Whoa. My, like, kind of depth perception or my, like, sense of location of where my mouse cursor is super whack. I'm gonna do my best though. Currently playing nearly blind. There's Eggos in here. Why are there Eggos in here? I guess we scored a crypt. Yeah, I guess there's a crypt in here. But these get me amber, so that's good. You went this way, did you? What are you going to empower right now? These things. Okay. Oh, because they probably have to go empower the mobs of this type. And these are giving me amber? I can't tell. Oh, my health! I can't really, like, see my health, but that ward looks like it was gone, so... This looks like a champion, right? Yes, this is a champion. I can't read what its mods are, so... Something about bleed? Slows and bleeds on hit. Okay. I can handle that. Whack, 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 whack. Scepter. Frozen Ire. I think like putting the helmet in like I have is kind of a waste. What was your fancy drop? This one? No. Shouldn't you have a modded drop? I wonder if I think putting the unique in here is not doing anything at all. Let's do the amulet because that actually is helpful. Ward decay threshold, ward per maelstrom. Dude, what's your perception of, why is your perception of where the mouse is strange? Because I've been gaming for like 14 hours. My monitor's doing panel protect where it turns itself off for a while. So I can't see, but I'm playing via OBS because you guys can still see. So this is my monitor currently. That's me. Hi. And I'm playing via this little OBS window over here, which is very scuffed. I should honestly just stop, but on the other hand, gaming. I'm gaming. So yes, that's why I'm like talking and looking this way. This is very whack. I see something over here. An ego, a shrine. Shrine of some type. I think we're... It looks like the map is complete. But there's the thing on the mini-map, which is probably the crypt, I imagine. I don't know if the panel protect's done. Maybe I'll try and turn it back on, see if it's finished. Oh god, it doesn't like that. Okay, it moved the entire game to another monitor. I should probably pause. Is it okay? Is it done? I think it's done. Did it full screen again for some reason? No? Okay, we're fine. The character's just endlessly attacking for some reason. What is going on? Being very weird. I can't like click anything else on my PC right now. Huh? What? Settings? Borderless window. I can't like get off the game. Okay, hold on. Maybe now it's working. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, just my mouse cursor wouldn't like leave the game client. Very strange. It looks like it's done. I probably was only about 5 minutes in the end. It just doesn't tell you when it's done. It just stays off. It's like, surely you're done gaming by now. Surely, right? Surely. I should have actually just taken a break. Look at all that amber. Oh my god, it looks so much better on my 4K monitor instead of my 1080p monitor in a tiny 480p OBS window. For some reason it looks way better now. Scuba. Sally found an egg while we were setting up in the Easter egg hunt, so I let it eat it so that it would distract her while we set up the rest. And we finished, and I just realized she'd found my stash and has helped herself to at least one more while I was busy hiding more. Straight to the source. Clever girl.
Each turn of the spinning wheel.
Each turn of the spinning wheel. Whoop. Can't resist the temptation in here to come in and get some fat loot maybe. Double potions. Got some mods I want. Chest. Whoa. Explosions. Holy heck. Why do they insist on fighting in these corners where I can't see anything? Maybe that's exactly why. They're being clever. Horde Loka. Decaying homunculus. She's covered in chocolate. Game worth trying? Yes. Especially if you like self-finding and crafting cool loot with deep character customization systems. It's not like industry leading in terms of aesthetics and game feel. It's pretty possible, but it's real standout is like deep, interesting game systems and creative character customization and gearing. And it's very fun in that regard. Fizz pan, void damage, healing effect, health. I want to go through the list and find out what these mods are like. Fizz dodge, pretty good, pretty good. Can we see? Can we see? Dolly. Yes. Here you go. Good baby. Talon, thanks for the 64-month sub, mate. Ellie hit 180 peak today. Woo, yo, that's pretty good. What was their record for launch? Was it's not their launch number, is it? But that's still really good. Chocolate babu. She wasn't old enough to remember her first Easter. That was like it's all the original thing for her. That's tomorrow, yeah? No? Next day. Well, tomorrow, next day. We'll do an Easter egg hunt here too. She's just doing one at her baby friend's house. Kind of reminds me of Diablo or PoE. It is exactly that sort of game. It's the same genre. Loot-driven action RPG, Diablo-like or Exile-like if you prefer. Heavily inspired by Path of Exile and Diablo games. And it's a healthy balance between them, honestly. Crit avoidance, chill nearby enemies when you use a skill that costs at least 20 mana. I mean, not really chill enemies, that's kind of a waste. I like the crit strike avoidance, but it's maybe not the best place to get it. I really just want my slam idols. Where's my slam idols? That's what I'm here for. Give me my slam idols. You want to change mastery during the campaign? Yeah, you can just go respec at any of the respec vendor people. Oops, I don't actually do that just yet. Getting slightly ahead of myself. All-time peaks 260. Yeah, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, as a proportion of their original launch number, which you expect to have a big drop from. Path of Exile 2 did the same thing. Any skill levels? We do. 1 point was removed from Crushing Wake. Put that back on there. Is this our boss room? Not yet. Slap. Exile 1 like. It's like a mobile game. I mean, mobile games are getting pretty impressive these days, honestly. Like if that's the vibe. Like I said, it's not industry leading aesthetically, but it's like on par with Period 1 in many ways. Maybe not in art direction. I prefer Period 1's art direction, but it's mechanically a very deep and fun game. Scissors of Atropos has 15 Weaver's Will, pretty high. What are we? Melee attacks. Vitality, gain a stack of Kismet when you directly use a melee attack. When you use a throwing attack, consume all stacks of Kismet to gain throwing crit and throwing fizz damage. So you do melee, build up big throws. Yeah, I don't have any throwing attacks. It is potentially just worth using as a regular sword though, because that's a one-hander with pretty good damage. The base damage is kind of low, but overall it's 77. And that's what my glaive currently does, so... And it's got attack speed, and the Weaver's Will is gonna get me some more damage. Ready? Let's unveil Summon Sea. Slow and Shred. Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for. But maybe I can use it for a while and see what it, see what we end up with. Let's have a look at my swipe DPS. 2400. Wait, huh? How can it be the same? It is basically the same. What the? It's almost identical DPS. Okay. Well, it's only going to get better in theory. This could get better with more crafting, but this likely has a bit more potential. And it's a one-hander, not to mention, so we can put another thing in the offhand. Weaver's... I got another one. Duration of Bleed, Poison, Electrify. Per equipped Weaver's Will items, up to 5. Electrify and slow on hits. Damage leaches itself from damage over time. Penetration. That is no use to me. Wait, I got all these... got all these things. A mace. Chance to inflict spiders on melee hit. Inflict spiders. What is it? Spiders or a debuff add 5% chance to be critically hit. That's actually really good. Plus 5? 5% chance to be critically hit. That sounds like a hard multiplier, huh? I have to take a short break. I'll be back in a minute, eh? But I can dual wield this. It doesn't... Is it... It's worth it? Yo. Cool. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Spider mace. A bloody spider mace. Terrifying. You drop Exsanguinous just 14 hours in? Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me or you're getting ads, but I used a Rune of Ascendance and got it on the first try. Really lucky. So a new Star Sector runs a couple days ago. Thanks for introducing me to that game, Ziggy. Amazing. So lots of updates. I'm overdue a playthrough at some point. Oh, alright, I need to stretch. I'm like getting nothing done in Endgame in terms of like progression through the normal monoliths. Normally I'd just be blasting like several bosses deep, you know, by now, but because there's just too much content here. I'm getting nothing done and I'm having a great time. I'm loving it. I'm getting nowhere and I'm having a great time. Damage leeches health on melee hit for you and your minions. See, the leech is going to be a killer for this. I don't think we can use that, really. That's a problem, that one is. We might not be able to use the spider mace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another one-hander maybe. Solarum hammer. Prob's not that one. Rust blade. Also prob's not that one. Let's get out of here. Wee wee wee. Yeah, I got the Exsanguinous like level 30. Aftershock, it's a low roll, and it's got a bad suffix, but it's an Aftershock one. So I might get rid of this chance to Maelstrom every 3 seconds, maybe. Elemental health one is not really doing too much, so I can probably just go right in there. Wait. I don't think I... Can I go back in? I don't think you can go back in, can you? The Kestrel. I forgot to use the enchanter, but I didn't I didn't have this to enchant at the time, so it's never gonna happen. What do we got here? Looking for nomad ones. Need to probably hide the others, maybe. Huge nomad. That's me. Huge nomad. Inflict spiders, I know my most feared debuff now. Pretty horrifying. Well, from one of those, we got one of our desired ones. It's unfortunately a literal minimum roll, which is quite the bummer. That suffix is trash. Fizz resist. Put that in there. That gets those resists pretty good looking. Weaver's Gift. This thing doesn't really do anything. Ba 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 ba. And it also, yeah. Penetration against all resists for damage over time. Electrify and slow on hit. Yeah. So let's go into. There's like multiple of these all stacked on top of each other. I don't know if you need investment on the spawn chance for these, eh? I should probably go visit my COF and get some missions though. I have enough. I think I have enough reputation now. Let's see if I leech too much with this spider mace. This looks like an awkward dual wielding combo. Yeah, definitely leeching way too much. If I had the anti-leech gloves, we'd be able to solve problems like this. So it makes me wonder if I should try and ruin those instead. Just ruin some gloves. They had a decent spawn rate, if I recall correctly. What are they, the Boulder Fists or something, I think? Check the browser. Boulder Fists. Boulder Fists, they're kind of low. 5.4% is like only a bit more common than Exsanguinous. It's probably just like lots of pairs of gloves. That they have you cannot leech health. It's becoming a bit of a problem. But I could also just find another weapon to use. Or I could, you know, get the axe I want. So, Rune of Creation, another axe. The dual wielding speed feels good though. The Weaver adds an affix shred armor. To my spider, inflict spiders on hit. It's something. I love that as a term. Inflict spiders on hit. That cracks me up. Dr. Rosenpenis with the sub. Appreciate it, mate. You sub earlier? Maybe you gifted a sub earlier. That's fine. Ah, Portal Charm. So that lets you portal directly to the dungeon boss. Nice. Score. Can you use the awesome Weaver Sword you get? I'm 62. I think it was like 68 requirement for them. It's kind of fun to be in this state where I'm like changing weapons all the time as well. Getting some frame drops in here. Yeah. The leech is keeping me alive in here, but I guess at least. This is a bit of a hectic area. Crazy. No. Calm down here. Look at that. What is going on in here? How many rares are there's like two, so there's like 2 champions and I don't know how many other rares. We need to thin their numbers out a bit though. Clearly. Probably just made another one. Hey Gary, how you doing, mate? Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the support. Whee. we good? Are we chill? Not exactly. Oh, these dogs hurt so much. They're scary. This has got a special, the spirit's doing some weird stuff I haven't seen before. It like zooms in and out like that. Trying to find another target. Bonk it. Bonk the dogger. Bonk. A little more, a little more. Okay, no. There we go. Woo. Holy. Oh boy. Look at that thing there. What have we unveiled? More armor shred. More and more armor shred. Do chitin claw. One-handed axe. Here we go. You ready? I'm gonna do it again today. It's gonna happen again. I did it. Nice. I did it. No LP though, but it's a start. It's that easy. You just gotta say, you just gotta manifest. You just have to manifest. Let's have a look. 12, 5, 22. That's pretty good. Not bad. And that's without the skill and the skill bonus as well. We haven't put that in yet. So Cleaver Solution takes our strength stacking and turns it into intelligence. So we get ward retention all of a sudden. So I had like 1k ward, now I'm at 1400. Immediate boost there. I don't really stack strength too much just yet, but that ward retention go up now. Your intelligence is equal to your strength. Brain is a muscle like anything else, right? How'd we roll? High strength and high damage. So like the numbers on it rolled pretty well, but no LP obviously. Limits its long-term potential here, but this is going to be good enough for a while, I suspect. How about that? Both Exsanguinous and Cleaver Solution today. Pretty good gets. Not bad. Not bad at all. I've got this like World of Warcraft sword in one hand, and then just like, I guess also kind of World of Warcraft, just low level orc grunt over here. High level versus low level in each hand. Cradle of the Erased. So I think it adds Weaver's Will. Cradle of the Erased is not bad, but I'm probably going to keep dual wielding, I suspect. Anything worth getting here? I think I will just yoink that one. Refresh it. Damn, dude's going down fast. Very nice. He can't keep getting away with it. I assure you I will. Whee! They're not. Good amount of little egos in here. Here's my tomb. Could be a lot of fun, actually. Too busy fighting entire armies and getting lots of jobs. All right, here we go. Whee! Offline stream apply. Yep. You know it. Is resist damage over time. Reduced from crits. Gonna have to set up the filter for those very soon, I think. It's, so we don't have as much leech now. That's good. That solves that problem. Whee! Voidborn squirrels. Let's go. And shurikens. How's that belt? Void with cleanse and some okay resists. That's okay. Pillar of Skulls. A pillar of skulls rises high above the Soulfire Bastions. Here the Lich Cremorius does soul embers to do the thing. Stand on the pillar and go. Basically is what it says. I have done one of those. I haven't done it yet though. Oh, lizard. Oh, hi there. Whee. Oh yeah, my skills had levels, eh? Oh man, my skills have so many levels. It's crazy the stuff they added? Yes, it is very crazy the stuff they've added. 100%. Sculling Strike. Swipe hits deal more damage against slowed enemies. That's pretty good. I might want the AoE maxed first though, I think. Global damage per stack. Multiplicative with other modifiers. Also very good too. Might be better to scale the other damage more. I can drop these. Yeah, I think I should drop these now. Remove point. And then build those back up. Aspect of the Panther can have more stacks, and each stack grants you additional melee damage. Oh yeah, we want that too. Aspect of the Panther, hit at least one enemy. Each stack lasts 4 seconds. Can have another stack. How many stacks do you have? Next 2? So 3 stacks and you get 3 added flat damage. Oh, and the stack count goes up with this as well. I have to shuffle some more points around maybe. Or get more plus levels. Okay. Maelstrom. In Maelstrom, I don't have any levels in that. It keeps taking him out, doesn't it? What else do we want? Just that? Those points back in. On here, we've got our damage. We want the hit damage against this one. Let's do our aftershocks first. And this and this. 21. Cool. For Battle Cry, this one. We've got our Berserk, all that stuff sorted. So we get some more crit over here. For Leap Slam, I want... What is this? Stun chance, stun duration. No. This one. Damage per meter traveled. Reduced mana cost. Hits a large area? Maybe. Chance to come and summon vines at departure. It's getting out of the dog. Summon vines. Stationary minions. Whose attacks poison. Pulls enemies in. So maybe area mana cost, I'm thinking, is probably the guy. Don't think there's anything else that we really want here. There's like some health restore, we don't need that. Element cleanse is okay, but get those ones. Nice. Whee! Hey, Dr. Snooze. Good to see you, mate. You're catching me at like the best possible time for quality of stream. I've had 2 to 3 hours sleep, and I've been streaming for 14.5 hours. Definitely like a little melted. I should really stop. Especially if I want to like make a little recap video or something. Which would be cute, which would be cool to do. Could always do it in the morning, I suppose. I want to show people this endgame stuff though, it's so cool. They're like, yo, look, get in here. Give it a go. Oh my god, there's so many loot lizards! There's so many! It was more than 4 that time. What the heck? Wow. Ward retention, ward per second. Oh, that one's quite good. Ward decay thresholds when you use a potion for 4 seconds. I see. These little idols are quite good. These guys are like only able to see things directly in front of them apparently. Astrolabe. I spent gained as ward, regen. What else for us? Ornate Herot Idol. Jade Amulet. We have our ward modifier. High Fizz roll. Melee attack speed. You know, I kind of like this one. Although my memory might be bad, because Twitch says I've been following since 2014, so you might have tuned in for a stream randomly at one point, eh? I can't do that lightning penetration. I could Rune of Removal it, but I need to get lightning pen from somewhere and do it that way, maybe. What's on this? Ward Decay Threshold. This one's actually way better. Yeah, let's try and change into this. What's on here resist-wise? Just Void Res? How's that Void Res looking? Not ideal. So, it might be not a bad idea to put the Void Res on there. Unless... Void Res? I could do a search for Void Res in these guys. I get decent rolls. Oh, it's kind of good. Necrotic Res. Potion converted to ward and some fire. Well, these are pretty good. Ward retention, 8 ward per second. Damn, crazy. Well, these are crazy. Fizz res is needed. Crit strike avoidance, damage over time, less damage over time taken. It's pretty good. Stun, Fizz, that one can go. In favor of this ward one. What's my current ward is 1432. It's going up decently. This one. It's maybe not as much as I thought it would be though. Ward decay, potion 1. Maybe the reduced bonus from crits with crit strike chance will be better anyway. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. This thing. So there's void res. Otherwise I can do like health and stun avoidance. Flat health. Would like more health. Maybe I'll do that. I'm sure I can get void res via idle. That looks pretty good for now. There'll be a bit of a DPS increase too. And a good chunk of extra ward. I've gone from 1k to 1600 just now, effectively. Hey, I went to bed and I'm back now. Welcome back, Max Volume. So creepy the way they enter. Damn, the DPS is shot up. Our upgrades are coming together pretty nicely. Oh my lord. That's a pretty good pair of gloves. This ward gain on kills potentially quite good for clearing, but that's a pretty good pair of gloves. Let's keep those aside. We got Inheritance of the Erased, which I don't rate over what we currently got, I don't think, unless we get some crazy Weaver's Will on it. What do we got here? All our things. Yes. Okay, hold on. Echo. This thing. This is a low roll, but hopefully get a nice enchant at least to help. Fizz res, bleed duration. Okay. Fizz res. Sure. I'll take that. I don't think I have another one to do. Chill enemies when you use a skill with crit avoidance. Sure. Cooldown recovery and mana regen. That's like a nice little combo. I'm worried about the dual wield extra damage received for endgame. Worth mega damage. Embrace it. Don't even worry. That one's done, isn't it? Yep. Oh. And then we have this. Okay, there are a lot of things here. So this one is a modifier which allows us to exchange the thingies. We can see which ones we haven't done yet with a little plus. Good quality of life. The Seeker's Summit. Always drops a unique melee weapon. Slay Harrisback's Orion. Place at the altar of the Weaver, yada yada. I like the idea of doing this one here. Getting that one. And then what's this one? Apparently has the Void Nemesis. Yeah, I gotta try that one. That seems like, this one seems like it might be a really hard one or something. Enemies enrage at half health. That's a pretty bad one to get on a boss. So there's easily more of these maps I can do if I want to place more. So I could just do these 2 for now. I don't need to spam them and like be kind of obligated to finish them. Since we have so many more we can go get. Wow. Let's do a new stash tab of like decent stuff that I might need to swap into. Decent. This is decent stuff. Oh, that also just showcased my old one. What do we got here? Chuck all the idols in the idle tab still. I can just do like a Control F search for modifiers I need. I need void res, don't I? So we got avoidance. That's not what we need. Void damage. Oh. There's a little bit of void resistance there. Okay, I don't have as much void res as I thought I did. It's 44. Not ideal. We'll be alright. Use your portal to travel. Is there a way to check playtime on characters? I feel like... I feel like there was something on the character screen somewhere, maybe? Maybe not. Am I less feeling? Sorry, like, so juiced. Like, there's so much going on. It's fun. It's very fun. It is quite awesome. That's my old amulet. Which is like an okay backup. Let's try this Harrisback's Orion boss fight, huh? This drops a unique weapon. Cool. It's like a straight into the boss fight. Dope. Pretty sure this goes fire damage. What capped fire? Not capped lightning, I see. Deals more damage per ignite, inflicts ignite. I better make sure we don't get too stacked though. Damage is looking solid. Whoop. Let's get those rage stacks up and drop some earthquakes. Whee! Decent earthquake there. Music's so good. Whoop. Whoop. Crunch. That sounds good. Oh, the earthquake! Straight from 35 to nothing! Oh, yo. That was awesome. The last laugh. Orion's Descent. Chance to cast Smite on hit. Some of you are like, Ziggy, no, that's the item I need. Right? This cooldown resets when you use a potion. Using a potion restores volatile reversal's cooldown. With at least 50 intelligence, volatile reversal deals more void damage. With less than 50 intelligence, volatile reversal is converted to fire. Ooh. Intelligence. Chance to find potions. Mana gain on potion used. It's got a whole lot of things going on. Funnily enough, I guess I could actually use the smite aspect of that, but I don't think it would be much use to me. Ba 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 ba. Weaver passive. More champions. More woven echoes or something. When you open a rune presence, champion chance for champions to happen. Let's get more champion there. I like those little boss fight ones. Nice and fun little boss fights. Those woven echoes, I just found one. Yeah, woven echoes are the ones that allow you to like create your own maps. They are quite cool. Leap. And then this one is, I think, another boss fight. Let's see. If you have all those boss fight ones, you can actually treat them as like really fast echoes to do for clearing your timeline too. What is this one? A nemesis. Oh, this is like an uber nemesis. Oh shit. Cool. Oh, you don't get to pick for this one. Interesting. Whoa, that's some fancy abilities. Sorry, I don't know what mechanics he has. I'm sorry. I think he has mechanics. I did too much damage. we'll see next time. Sunbeak. Chance to upgrade when you slay a harbinger. Oh. What does that mean? It turns into a different item base or something, does it? I don't think I know that one. That's cool. Colheim Axe. This is also one of these. Chance to upgrade when you slay a harbinger. These look fun. So these are all upgrade, harbinger upgrade items. These are new? I think these must be new, are they? Blade Quiver. Chance to upgrade. Yeah. Mana regen, crit chance. Yo. Like a Weetle. Bleed on melee hit. Upgrade when you do a harbinger. 99 melee damage. What's this one? Poison. The mods here are a bit rough. What does upgrade mean exactly? Like upgrade an affix? More damage to stunned enemies? Oh, hold on. This one's interesting. This one, I see you got some older fists over there. These are like level 81 requirement. I can't use these forever. Level 62. It'll be ages before I get to these ones. Okay, these look interesting though. These look quite fun. I'll take anything that like potentially looks good, but yeah, no. Just the ones we got, I think. And we'll stash those in a upgrades tab or something, I guess. So that, I think, those must be new and they're from here, right? Never seen before? They turn into a different base? Yeah, it either seems like they turn into a different base, like they become corrupted or something, or maybe it upgrades the affixes. It's weird that they have like a percentage chance. Wouldn't 100% be max if it was just like a thing that happened. You have any interest in willing to swap uniques? I'm playing offline. I did actually accidentally kind of sign in this time, so I see chat this time, but I'm actually still playing offline. LP for you. Let's make it another tab. My tab's getting more expensive. What's this? Let's go H upgrade. Upgrade. These are the unusual looking upgrade items. 50 crit avoidance. It's not a bad one. You can go in there. 12 attunements, not something I need. 85 fizz. Oof. Chance to find potions is a meh. Anything else we care about? Not particularly. Sad item.
Yes.
What was that blue one? Maelstrom.
Take care.
Still unveiling anything? It's these guys. Fizz res is upgrading. Nice. I got myself another passive. Chance for champions in your regular to drop a pile of woven echoes. So you can get that up to, I guess, 9%. The echo fueling seems quite good. I'm probably gonna get that. So we can just hop into this now. I assume we might be able to place one here. Sorry, we're gonna get stuck a little bit. Actually gets us basically to the boss anyway. This is so fun. Caesar of Atropos is still upgrading. Oh yeah, it's still going. Mana regen, slow, void damage. Oh, it really scuffed its prefixes. Hopefully I can get a better one going later. They're very farmable, I think, these ones then, since they drop from the boss. Just gotta go kill the sword boss a bunch of times. Guess you got a 1 in 3 each time you do one of the dungeons. Even without any damage prefixes, we're doing alright damage here. With the unupgraded cleaver. Portal charm. Love that AoE pickup. So good. Well, damage definitely shot up here.
I will not die here.
Whee! Oh, I keep forgetting to get my COF upgrades as well. There's too many systems in this game now, I can't remember them all. Rune of Ascendance. My last one worked pretty well for me. I should probably do gloves and try and get a pair of Boulder Fists, maybe? Or I could do more axes and try and get LP version, / there's another axe I can use as well, so... Ooh, tough choice, honestly. More axes? I feel like maybe more axes. Getting a LP Boulder Cleaver solution would be really big. Hi, buddy. Myrmidon Hell. Ace when you evade. Dodge while evading. Nope. I'm unsure how good controller is on this. Anyone buying controller? They improved the graphics and lighting effects. They've done a bunch of graphical improvements since like launch and before launch, I guess. But it's hard to put my finger exactly on what. Cleaning some things up and doing some lighting and stuff like that is definitely, and some skill effect changes have definitely been part of it. You enjoying putting your void damage on there? I guess mana's not unhelpful. I can both work a bit more. Another Rune of Ascendance. Nice. I haven't even needed COF at the moment. I'm just farming anyway. Potion converted award with lightning rounds. Health gain on kills. And with increased health though. How much had increased health? 5%? Not bad. Does base type matter for Rune of Ascendance? No, only that it's an axe. It doesn't have to be a specific axe. Actually, I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you don't. It doesn't matter. Frame drops in here. This time around. Yeah. Through the chugging. Not me, is it? No. Other times I've been in this zone, it's been fun. They can drop tomes of experience. Cute. Endurance. Stun avoidance. Block ring. Settle down a bit. Some asset loading or something, maybe? Judd uses controller. It's good. Actually, I think I have heard that before. That exact comment. It is good to have, you know, one of the leads on your side with that if you to ensure that good support is done for it. Very nice. Oh. Three plus melee damage, increased melee damage. Necrotic Pen's not so good. Vitality, poison. Some potentially great combos here. Kelfoon's Mirage. Dodge while channeling. I think I've used those for something before. That's not any good for us here. Hello, boss. Is this you? Ah, this is the champion. See? Oh my god. Hey, it dropped a pile of the maps. I guess they kind of do that in here anyway, don't they? Companions. Product resist stun. That one's kind of handy. Huge nomad idol. Damn. Give me my aftershock ones. Well, Ziggy, you enjoyed this build so far? I'm loving this build so far. Very fun. And the progress of like, the process of upgrading it and getting it out and starting to hunt for my gear has been going very nicely for me. It's been very fun so far. I haven't really had to engage in any grinding farming. I've just been doing like a couple semi-intelligent kind of selections towards things. Yep. Pebble's collar, Pebble's stash, Pebble's female. She dropped the full set. That's interesting because I don't have that yet. That's a thing you can get, but I don't have that. Poison, poison res. Armor and fire, it's not bad. Whoop. Okay. What's on this one currently? Fizz res, and I got some crit and crit multi. Yeah, okay, that one went pretty well. I could try and reroll this. How much cash have I got? 2200. It does rank it up to spend it, I suppose. Minion stuff. Go again. Damage over time and endurance. Guess that's maybe slightly better. Roll 4 Weaver's Touch. We are... I think when we actually leave the map, we're actually done anyway, so I don't know if I want to put one of these in. What do we got? Dead Forest for Acolyte drops. Minimum corruption 100, so these are fancier ones. Help the denizens of the graveyard repel the invasive plants. That's well, there's another Harrispex fight. I could just do that real quick. Nice. That only takes like a second, right? I keep getting Weaver points from doing these like dungeons, which I didn't expect. So there must be some kind of like checkbox for them. How do I see what the getting ranks and completing? Maybe from this menu? I don't know how I'm getting the progression here. It seems like maybe doing new dungeons at new difficulty levels or something is upgrading it. Go to the Echo tab, you see the green plus. Yeah. You still get points. Oh yeah, on those maps for sure, yeah. But in the regular cemeteries, like I didn't think the cemeteries would just keep giving points constantly, but they do. So far, I keep getting a point each time I do one. Weaver tree. Echo drops. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Uncompleted echoes. There's a list of uncompleted echoes there. And does it include cemeteries? Overgrown graveyard. No, I think those are the actual Woven Echoes. From rank, from Woven Echoes. Okay, I think I'm just getting them from ranks then. I must just be getting from ranks. So I've got a couple points from ranks, I guess. And the rest have been from the other things. Plus 1 Weaver Tree points. You can purchase 2 new Woven Echoes from Mask. Cool, cool. Except I probably don't have enough cash dollars anymore, do I? Let's see what you have.
The Weaver's thread continues to guide you here.
What are these costs? Okay, I can afford one. I don't know if I can see what I have completed here, though. 1 Weaver point already earned. Oh, I must have done them all. No, okay. This one I haven't. Destroy whatever created the Interpode Rift. Unique piece of armor. Looks like I could do that one. Okay, it does say it's grayed out text. Weaver point already earned. Or this one. Slay enemies to collect as many soul embers as you can before time runs out. And spend embers at the soul gambler. So it's like the dungeon. Cemetery of the Erased, where woven echoes can be exchanged for others. I have one of those. A temple from a forgotten timeline filled with shrines. Someone said this one was like really wild. I think I'll get that one. I haven't placed it yet, unfortunately. And you can't do it from here. Let's do this boss fight here, though. Yeah, that'll actually get us to the actual boss, too. Oh, I keep forgetting to go get my COF quests. Well, I'll have banked a bit of favor, I guess, by the time I get there. Do I just face tank him and murder? Maybe. Oh, getting a little low there. Ignite stack's probably getting high or something. Yeah, okay. That was pretty good though. That was pretty good. I got a LP one this time. Sword. Do. Chance to cast smite. This might be worth doing, maybe. What do we get? We get some smiting. It doesn't really do much else for me. Bit of int. Yeah, no. Probably not worth it for me. I like just coming in and like killing a boss to progress the timeline. I'm gonna stock up on these boss fight maps and just do those to smash this. That's a great way of doing it. Going for something specific, I'm mostly progressing at the moment. But I got many things to progress all at once. Like, for example, my Circle of Fortune I keep forgetting to go do. Yeah, I'm like progressing the timelines but getting a little bit distracted by all the Weaver stuff because it's awesome. Whee! Gigantic hang time leaps are so good. My idol's doing things. I got crit and damage over time and endurance added to it. That actually rolled really well this time. Hell yeah, nice upgrades. It's a shame about the suffixes on these. At some point I'm gonna replace them and then we're gonna have like the hunter get some good extra affixes on them. A bit of a cycle going. Getting multiple improvement ticks here. Endurance percent is actually okay. It means I lost a little bit of health of mine, so I'm very, very tough. But it's pretty minor, but I do like some crit multi though. That's a great one. Only rank 3 for COF to drop the whole set. Oh, maybe I've just like got it and I didn't even though I haven't interacted with them yet. I've just like passively got the full set drop down. So yeah, I do. So that's why that full set drops. I thought that was something I had to like get via a prophecy or something. It's actually just one of the rank upgrades, isn't it? Extra stack and flat. Or the scaling. Hard to say which is better. They're both probably pretty good. Lightning res is a little low, I notice. Any lightning res ones? Some there. What's this? 8 elemental? It's only 9 lightning, so that's not really much better. Though I think maybe the potion one is slightly better than the ward gain when hit. I don't know, ward gain when hit is potentially quite strong. If you're getting barraged by something that might save you. Seems like one of those mechanics that can save you on occasion. There's a better lightning one. Fears is... Damage over time, crit avoidance. There we go. Cap lightning. Whee! Looking forward to endgaming tomorrow after a decent sleep, hopefully. It's gonna be really fun. We'll go hard tomorrow. Whee! Oh. Slam, slam, slam. Go kill this boss. I think I left some loot up there, but hardly matters for these ones. Quest deco locked. What? What? I was there, huh? Why'd I go backwards? Huh? Question mark? Oh, maybe it was like when I was highlighted, I thought I was done. No, for sure I was done, right? I was for sure done. Why'd I go backwards? Maybe I am wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Alright then, never mind. Don't want to do another one of these then? Alright, let's go. Just totally curse yourself to a terrible night's sleep. Nah, I think I'm gonna just go comatose tonight. Yoink. Whee. Farm in progress. Farm in progress. You lose stability when you do the questo? You lose stability? You lose stability on fails. I didn't fail though. I don't think you lose stability on success though. That would be very odd. I don't think I've ever noticed that happen before. Maybe I was just imagining things. I thought I was finishing, I wasn't. Probably the more likely answer. Veiled root. Nothing. That could become a moderately okay base. I want to keep fishing for good stuff, I think, so we probably just kill them and look for the next one. They go down kind of easy, don't they? Cold damage, bearded axe. How hard tomorrow? Your monitor gave up today before you did. Yeah, that's a pretty good win, eh? I probably won't do this many hours again, but because I'll start and stop at a more reasonable hour, most likely. Whee! And maybe instead of trying to make videos myself, I'll just tell my editors to do it. That'd be the smart thing to do. In we go. Strength, attunement, all attributes. It's probably what we want. Humble Weaver Rattle, stun melee damage. That was quite good. The stun chances are high on it. Stun duration, 55 stun chance. It's actually insane for building stun. This one is slightly better melee damage than that. Vitality, Fizz, Resist. These little things are great. You look like you're... Whoa. Gearing up for something is what I was about to say. Yep, he's definitely doing that. Dead Forest. Oh, they just automatically go to our map tab here. Haven't done Dead Forest yet, looks like. This way of doing this map hunt to get your passives is good. It's definitely a bit easier to engage with than like what PV2's done with the Endgame just recently with the fast progression, which is a step up from the original version. They tend to draw things, like draw the progression over a period of weeks instead of days. Last Epoch's definitely closer to like Diablo in that regard, but he's happy for progression to take just kind of a couple of days. Early stages, but I like the Weaver Tree Tombs Catacombs. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to see from the beginning if something's like going to wear on you a bit over time, but so far my initial impressions are very good. It's fun, it's very rewarding, and if it scales up as we move into higher level things, like it starts out pretty cracked right off the beginning. If it gets bigger as we go, then that could be something. Area crit, that's a pretty good bonker right there. Level 78 though, so a high level. Potion being a bit hard here. Oh. All right over there. More dead forest. Idols. Eh. Void res, poison penetration, fizz res. I think I'm gonna need poison. Seems like it's not gonna be potentially too hard to farm these, but maybe some ideal combos might be kind of rare. This seems like there's a lot of modifiers. They feel so much juicier than the regular ones. Definitely have to put that set first thing tomorrow. Setting up that filter. We're just getting too many to look through manually like this. I need to just highlight my ideal combos and like show anything that's otherwise good. Stun chance, the melee attacks, attack speed, crit chance. This thing just has so much fizz on it with +1 skills and vitality. Good weapon, even with bad unveils on it. I'm just calling them unveils. Go to bed so I can? I will after this. Let's kill this one and see what loot we get. And then I should stop. I've been going for way too long today. Cemetery of Reweaving. That's the Echo Exchange one, nice. Lyraka's Claws. Stun chance, chant avoidance, void resist. I need some void res. Fizz pan. Only a little baby roll though. Crit strike avoidance, crit strike chance. Like that offensive defensive combo is pretty juicy. Block one there's quite nice. Another pretty good block one. Damn. Little things are great. Find the altar of the Weaver. Alright, yeah, we'll keep going. Keep going. Yep. I don't think I have any class ones to do right now. Bummer. Guess sometimes you're just not gonna have anything to do, because like these are pretty good right now. Fizz res crit, damage over time, crit chance. They're not good enough to like keep spending on rerolling. And you can't do anything else, I don't believe. You had a class specific idol. I don't even have any. So sometimes you don't have anything to put in there. That's fine. Seems like access to that is not the bottleneck. Good idols probably more is. Do I want to play some of these for later? It looks like I maybe need a bit more. Yeah. So placing one to do quickly later might be good. This is the shrine one. That might be a fun one to start on tomorrow. Do the ridiculous shrine thing. Looks like that'll get us to the boss. Nice. Apparently that thing is just juiced up with shrines. You can kind of like get this situation where you like put one in here to juice the ones around it. What? I don't have any more of those, it seems. Oh, Soon, literally the exact minute I'm finishing, dude. Sorry, I've been going for 15 hours. I've had like 3 hours sleep. I'm so tired. Hope you've had a good day, mate. The expansion's really good. I've been going real hard on it. Sorry about the timing. I'm so tired. I need to stop. But I'm playing a very chunky melee build. I think you'd like. It's a primalist with no life. So the meaty boy with no life, and I'm a beastmaster with no beasts, because I am the beast. We are using our exsanguinous and cleaver solution that we've managed to get so far to great effect here to do kind of like earthquake trigger build. It's going quite nicely. Oh, Hanunga, thanks for the 87-month sub, mate. Hope you've having a good stream though, mate. Oh wait, any good ones here? Aspect of the boar effect. Oh. No. Melee damage or transform aspect of the viper? Dang. Aspect of the boar is kind of okay, but this transform stuff's no good. Never played before? Yeah, welcome, mate. Welcome. Good to have you joining us for some last Epoch action. Oh, I'll be on for a lot more Endgame tomorrow. The new Endgame stuff is really, really cool. It's super fun. I went way longer than I would have otherwise because it's just got so much going on. These new like map things that we place on the maps are super fun. I just put this one here. I'll have to remember that's there. Oh, okay, folks, I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out for such a long day. Thanks for all the support and the subs, Hanunga. Appreciate you, mate. What are the new season mechanics? It's not really a season-specific mechanic, but the expansion includes like a ton of new endgame stuff. It's basically like a whole new faction of enemies / allies called the Weaver, which are kind of like spiders of fate things. And it allows you to like customize the endgame and get new crafting and idols and just so much. It's honestly way too much to even explain. The rapid fire TLDR video was like 20 minutes long of revealing things. Okay. Bye chat. Love you. Today was very fun. Thanks very much for hanging out. Oh, gotta rest. Gotta rest.